It is in Delhi, yes.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Combox Live, where the game lives on. I'm Behram Kazi, who you can find at DefMango on Twitter. With me is Varun Alvaconda, my colleague who you cannot find on social media even if you try. And we are here for a live watch-along between RCB and Delhi Capitals. Big game, what are your thoughts, Varun?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to shitting on Tristan Stubbs and David Miller again.
The finishing
Yeah,
anchors.
the finishing anchors, the pain of my
Beautiful.
existence.
Yeah, well, it's quite interesting because this game is going to be played at the Kotla. And
Hmm.
RCB have been the second best team in this competition. They are number 2 on the points table as well, right behind Punjab, who have been the best team. And Delhi have been up and down. They play the extra bowler each time and they can't defend totals.
Yeah, it's a weirdly structured squad there. So I think they have a few changes today. So Sahil Parak has come in for Pathum Nisanka, and they're playing Kyle Jameson and Dushmanta Chamira.
Oh, so they've gone for some overseas seamers. They are
Yep.
currently at 7th, Delhi Capitals. In their 7 games, they have won 3 and lost 4. They need to uplift their campaign after that last loss, though. That was bad, man. Record loss?
Yeah, with Lungi's injury and possibly the worst day of cricket I've ever seen.
Yeah, I really hope Lungengidi is doing all right, though, because that was quite a nasty blow that he
Mm.
copped on his head. And we take that shit very seriously over here. But anyway, who's won the toss, Varun?
So I think RCB have won and they're bowling.
Okay,
Because it's usually always the case, yeah. So
fair
yeah,
enough, fair enough. So
the
the
Delhi don't have any
problem,
depth again
yeah,
with the batting
that's
lineup.
that's my issue with Delhi, man. Like
Yeah,
after Akshar at 7, they've got no one, right? And with the impact sub, this is rather bizarre to me because that's the rule which literally allows you to play a batter at 8, but Delhi just do not like
and
that.
not just that, you have Akshar Patel, who is India's premier all-rounder as well. It's how do you end up in this situation?
Yeah, indeed. But anyway,
Mhm.
let's see how this game unfolds. What have the conditions been like in Delhi? You've been watching a lot of this IPL, Varun, so maybe you can fill us in.
It's been cloudy with a chance of sixes.
Okay. Well, the one thing we do know is that KL Rahul loves to bat versus his former franchise, RCB. Every time I watch him bat versus RCB, regardless of what shirt he's wearing, he does really, really well. He's coming fresh off an unbeaten, 152 of 67 deliveries, one of the all-timer knocks in the IPL. Unfortunate that he ended up on the losing side, but he'll want to make amends today.
Yeah. Yeah, like definitely. I think it's a bit sad that a good knock like that was on the losing side, but then he ends up against the lunatic side, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Punjab this year have turned the lunacy into actual success, which historically they haven't. So it's been great. Yeah, it was just
Absolutely.
funny to watch this. You have like KL Rahul is basically like so technically correct, and then you're going up against Priyanchari and Prabhsimran Singh.
Hmm. That was quite remarkable what Punjab pulled off the other day. But like I have been following the IPL a bit. I wouldn't say I've been watching a lot of it, just here and there. And according to me, and the points table reflects this as well, Punjab are the team with the least amount of holes. It really does seem like they're titled to lose, and they've not won one ever. So I feel like this could be the year. But then again, we've seen some teams do exceptionally well in the past in the group stages, only to falter in the playoffs. So it's a bit too soon to make any statements, I suppose, in the IPL. And I mean, RCB are a good traveling team. We know that about them. They do exceptionally well away from home. They kind of won a title last season doing that. So I expect RCB to be favorites today, despite Delhi being good with the bat.
Yeah, RCB is definitely favorites in my eyes. It's their game to lose today, isn't it?
I think so, but you can never really say that for sure in the T20 format. Plus, Delhi will have some fire in the belly wanting to make
So
amends
according
because
to the markets, it's 60-40.
60-40 in favor of RCB, I'm
Yes,
assuming. Oh,
correct.
okay. That kind of checks out in my head as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look, they have opted to play both of Mukesh and Akib Nabi in the same game, and also Natarajan. All three of them start for them usually. I'm not sure if that's the case for them today.
No, so
But,
they brought in an overseas seamer instead of Mukesh.
right,
That's why
right,
they
right,
dropped
right.
Nisanka.
Okay, so fair enough. And then I'm assuming that Phil Salt will come in as RCB's impact sub in the second innings.
He's not in the list, I believe. So I think it's
Oh,
Bethel will open. He's
okay.
in. I think he's
So
injured. So yeah, he's still
Jacob
injured.
Bethel will finally get to learn a thing or two in the IPL.
Yeah, he played last game for them, right? He didn't make a lot
Yeah.
of runs. Yeah.
Well,
Where did he?
I wonder what's more beneficial for him, playing
Yeah,
Derby in the county championship or playing Delhi tonight if he gets a chance.
yeah. No, like I was about to ask you, like, where do you lie on the Bethel should have played the domestic cricket versus warming benches spectrum?
It's a very fascinating question, although, it's kind of become mainstream and people have contrasting opinions, but I genuinely feel that it really depends on what the player wants to focus on. If Bethel wants to upskill his white ball game, then I feel like even warming the bench in the IPL can be beneficial because, as KP said, he gets to share a dressing room with the best of the business, he gets to observe them, he gets to practice with them. But if Bethel is looking to prepare for the English summer, then perhaps county championship is the way to go with regards to preparation. So I feel like there's nuance to the argument. It's not a zero-sum game at all.
Yeah, like I think Bethel should have played a game of county cricket. I don't think he should have played all of them, if it makes sense. Like I did, there was a period where it's like they didn't need him, and he wasn't really doing anything for them, so they could have told him just go out there and bat, get some balls into you, like make some runs, so you feel confident and fine, right? Because he's
Yeah,
probably going to face more balls in an innings of a county than he will in any season of the IPL, right?
exactly.
With that, quite easily, in fact. So from that
Absolutely.
point of view, and the other thing I was saying is, if India and Pakistan didn't hate each other, the smart thing would be you'd ask one of the PSL teams, "Do you need him?" and they play him, and then when the RCB need him back, they could call him back. So that way, he's still playing T20 cricket, right? But
That's
that will
quite
never
an
happen.
ideal world scenario you're
Or
painting
as
over there.
Jared
But
says, if we had an IPL had a B League, you could do that as well. But we're not there yet.
well, colleague Himanish is pretty keen on having two divisions in the IPL. I floated the idea in our group earlier as well, like a couple of weeks back, because there's clearly a discrepancy between the quality of the sides. Like even right now, you look at the top four, and there's the top four, then there's a bit of daylight, and then you have the rest of the teams. So I mean, if the IPL actually wants to position itself as a proper league as opposed to a franchise tournament, then going ahead, maybe they could have two divisions and maybe increase the number of teams. But then someone else pointed out, I think it was Saurabh, who said that part of the charm of the IPL is that there is no relegation. So
I don't
all of
think
these
it's part of the
franchise team
charm.
owners,
It's
they
more that
want
the
that.
brand value. It's more of the
Yeah.
brand value thing. That's why Rajasthan Royals went for so much money, right? It's what like I don't think any of us would say Rajasthan are more popular than RCB in any universe, but the difference between what they were sold for is not that much, right? Like
Yeah.
you'd say, like maybe I'm being exaggerating, but it's easy. RCB is easily twice as popular as Rajasthan Royals are, right? But they weren't
I would
sold for
make a
twice as much.
case.
It's much
I would
more
make
than
a
that, then,
case.
right?
RCB is probably the most popular T20 franchise team the world over.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
I
don't
think
have
I
the
don't
numbers
disagree.
on it, but
Yeah.
it definitely feels that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Delhi is another interesting team. I used to really like the Delhi Daredevils back in the day, and they were quite successful in terms of making the playoffs early on. But then they've made a few finals and haven't really lifted the trophy. They're similar to Punjab in a way. I want them to do well. I just really get annoyed at their team composition, man. It boils my blood.
Yeah, that's basically how I feel. I'm like, I don't even want them to do well. I just want them to lose because I'm like, why are you playing so many anchors? Stop doing that. It's
Anchors up
2026.
top,
Get some hitters.
anchors at the bottom,
Anchors at the bottom,
everywhere.
anchors everywhere. What the hell is wrong with you people?
Is this what's the name of that team in the European League? Antwerp Anchors in disguise? Anyway, we've got a few super chats. Maybe we can take those before this game starts. For those
Yeah.
of you who have just joined us, RCB have won the toss and they've elected to field first at the Feroz Shah Kotla. Delhi will be batting first. KL Rahul will be playing against his favorite franchise. He is very, very successful when batting against RCB. And that is his hometown as well, Bengaluru. So someone who's in top form, 152 unbeaten off 67, was a top draw innings. And let's see if he can maybe sort of replicate that, maybe half replicate that.
Yeah, the Raw Ayan is asking you. Def Mango's in the house. How have you been, bro?
I've been good, man. It's been an interesting little while in my life. Became a dad. They do not exaggerate when they say that you don't get to sleep much with a newborn. So, interesting transition. I just felt
To be fair, have
ready
you
to
ever
return.
slept at all? I don't think you can blame your child on that.
No. I sleep late, but I do sleep. Now it's just less sleep. But I mean, I still get to sleep far more than my wife. She's really bearing the brunt of this because,
Yeah.
well, she is the primary caregiver, I suppose. She
Mm-hmm.
really knows how everything's done, and I'm there to assist as much as I can, I suppose. I
Oh, it's
don't want
quite
to do a few
important in the
things, man.
functioning of the child.
Yeah, I've only changed his diaper once because he kicks a
Mm-hmm.
lot, Zoran. So, I mean, I just get afraid that I'm going to, you know, create a ruckus over here. But I mean, I can feed the child, I can burp the child, I can make the child sleep. So it's a lot of learning on the job. And, you know, I just try to be an active dad as much as I can. But it's been nice, man. Thanks for asking, Raorean. And we've got another super chat by Andy B 2021 who asks concern for CSK after yesterday. In my opinion, they got the worst of some moisture in the pitch in the first eight. Coaching staff's usage of impact sub is awful. So I'll let you answer that one, Varun, but there's a question that I have on top of this. What was up with bringing Sarfaraz in, you know, as the impact sub right after Orville fell?
Yeah, I didn't understand. If you wanted to do the thing we've seen some teams do, which is have more extra bowling in your batting 11 and you bring the batter in case there's a collapse. If that's what you wanted to do, why not have Karthik Sharma as your impact sub at the end and have Sarfraz in your first 11? It didn't make any sense to me,
Yeah.
right? It's odd. Yeah, I think the conditions were quite difficult at the start. Like the pitch, like Sutar spun were ball like 8 degrees or something, and it was ridiculously tough at times. But like even saying all of that, like Ruturaj, there is no excuse to be like 20 or 40 on a T20 pitch. I don't care if you're playing on Mars. I don't care if you're playing with a toothpick. You shouldn't be 20 or 37. That's just inexcusably slow. If it was 37 or 37, sure. Like we saw Rinku do that yesterday, right? Where he was 37 or 37 and ended 83 or 51 or something ridiculous like that. That's understandable, okay? But a strike rate close to 50, man, come on. It did really, at some point, it was like, it's weird. I hated it watching it at the start because I was bored, but they were so slow. I could just pretend it's a test match and I started having fun. It was fun.
Well, I mean, I was wondering to myself that 60 runs in the power play is like below par now in the IPL, right? Like that's not even a good job anymore. Where have you
Yeah,
gone?
agreed. No, I'm just still here.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were still saying stuff.
No, no, no. I was just kind of contemplating how the
Oh
game has
wait.
changed so much. Oh,
Oh, there
we're
was that.
on.
Wow. Yeah, that was quick.
First ball delivered by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. It's a thick outside edge, cleaned up by the fielder at short third. The
Yeah, we'll answer this
IPL
later.
is already this season of the IPL is the highest scoring domestic franchise comp in history, right? Like we already know that, and
That's
you
been
know
the
we
case
saw
for a while, though. Yeah.
264 or what 265 getting chased down. It was Hazlewood, sorry, was it? Oh no, it is Bhuvi. Sorry, my bad.
Mm.
Anyway, Sahil, I don't know much about this kid, but he's a left-hander, so I already like him.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my
God.
word!
Fucking hell.
Middle stump flattened. Bhuvi
He
has
got
been in
boobied.
some fine form these days. I mean, new ball Bhuvi is a different beast altogether. And that was a searing Yorker. What an absolute seed. Middle
Yeah, it was
stump
swung
out of
as
the
well.
ground for Sahil. And Sahil departs for a silver duckling. DC, none for one after two deliveries.
Yeah. You got to feel for him, man.
Oof,
Oh,
there is some
that's.
early
Oh,
swing.
yeah,
After
can't do
that early
anything about
swing, it
that.
hit Sahil's pad and then it absolutely crashed into middle stump, uprooted the middle pole, and that is a sight for sore eyes. It's my favorite sight in all of cricket. Stumps flying around.
They really threw him into the fire on his debut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel for the kid. I
Yeah,
have no
Booby has been
idea.
unbelievable, though, this season.
Bhuvi.
Like, he's turned back the clock.
Yeah, I mean, look, it makes sense to give him 3 power play overs and maybe bowl him out by the 14th, I'd say.
Mm. Yeah, they haven't usually. I don't think they've given him a lot of 3 over spells in the power play. They're so good they don't need to. I think that's basically the logic.
Well, power play bowling has been a strength for RCB, right? They've got
Mm.
Bhuvi, they've got Josh Hazlewood, and look, when they lifted the trophy, at least in the group stages, that's what they did really, really well. But we've seen some really good amount of swing on this delivery that got rid of Sahil. Let's see if Nitish Rana, another man in form, can negotiate this early swing.
I mean, like traditionally, like this is not when you want Nitish Rana to be on. You want him on when Krunal and Suyash are bowling.
True. All right,
S-
then.
So Ayan Rob will probably join in the second innings. He's got work now.
Yeah.
That's
And
usually the case on weekdays.
Jared said he'd pop by for a bit as well, so you
Yeah, at
guys will
some
get
point.
a good lineup. I won't be available every day. We have like this Excel sheet in which we kind of schedule everything. So I mean, whenever I can hop on, I'll hop on. But I'll try to hop on for the entire thing whenever I can. That's my plan thus far, at
Ah,
least.
misfield. Okay, that's it.
Well, we should be glad that Rob Barron isn't around for that one.
I think the first time a ball went to a fielder, we had a misfield. How's that happened already? Oh, by the way, let's do a game. How many balls will we see before there's a drop catch?
Oh,
Because that will
I
happen.
was half hoping that we don't get to see any drop catches today.
Come
Maybe
on,
me
there. Let's
coming
be
back
realistic. Let's
brings
be
that luck
realistic
to the
here.
IPL.
I'd be
Okay,
surprised
6
if we only
overs.
see like 2.
In fact, last ball of the power play will be a drop catch. There you go. There's my prediction.
I'm gonna say 10 balls, so that'll be the 4th ball of the next over. We'll see one at least.
Anyway, as a result of that misfield, Delhi are off the mark. They are 1 for 1 after 3 deliveries. And Bhuvi is on a tear in the power play. Nothing new on that front.
So good.
I mean, it really does pay homage to his longevity, right? Like, because he's still at it. At what, 36 years of age is it now? It's got to be that old.
Yeah, he's you got to give him credit, man. He's just staying in shape, coming in year upon year.
True. Anyway, here's Bhuvi again. Some more swing. That one nipped back quite sharply. Defended by KL Rahul. Dot delivery. Delhi 1 for 1 after 4 balls.
Yeah.
What do you
I think if he gets another wicket, it could end badly for them.
Man, give me an exciting game, Varun. It can't be my first game of the season and we end up with a damp squib.
I mean, yeah, like the weekend was terrible till yesterday's game, I think, versus the Kolkata Lucknow game. Fuck me.
That was so bad, it was good.
Yeah.
Ooh, another nip backer. This time it's been
It was an
negotiated
unbelievably good shit game, that one.
Indeed. But anyway, KL Rahul is off the mark. And he's just dabbed that to the fine leg fielder for a single. Delhi 2 for 1 after 5 deliveries. I mean, it had to be that bad for it to end in a super over, right? And have LSG not seen those countless clips of Narayan bowling to Puran in the super over in the CPL? Like, what the fuck happened there?
I think it was funny because like what Rob called it like 30 minutes before, he's like, the only way this nonsensical game can end is Shami hits his last ball 6. And that's exactly what happened.
All right, some late swing on offer over there. Left alone by Nitish Rana outside the off stump. Dot ball to end the over. Delhi 2 for 1 after 1 over. I like the stream, man. It's clean.
Yeah, it's very quick. Credit to Rob Barron, of course.
Yes.
The man has his ways.
So second ball wicket for Bhuvaneshwar Kumar flattened the middle pole of Sahil Parakh. And I feel like Delhi might be a bit cautious in the power play now that they've lost a wicket and there is some early swing on offer. But let's see how long this swing lasts, right?
So that ball swung nearly 4 degrees, that dismissal.
Whew!
Yeah, good luck.
Well,
That's all we
let's
can
see
say.
what the Hoff has to offer.
Oh, Josh Hazelwood's in. This
Now
is the
it's
first
gotten
time he's
exciting.
played back-to-back games.
Has he? I haven't kept that close an eye on the IPL, man.
Because I think
You're
they've
gonna have
usually
to.
been playing him one, resting him one. So I don't know if he's played back-to-back yet.
Well, they've been playing Duffy here and there.
So John is asking, is Bhuvi should be in consideration for the Indian T20 team? Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, yeah, because wait, first
It's
ball
in the
is the back
air.
of the length.
Gonski. Josh
my
Hazelwood
God.
strikes first ball. KL Rahul cannot replicate his effort from the other day where he was unbeaten on 152 of 67. He's gone for a solitary run and Hazelwood has struck first ball. The short ball sees the end or spells the end of KL Rahul for 3-1. Boy, this is going to be an early evening.
Yeah, they're gonna get an impact sub batter in for sure.
Well,
The question is, who do you want coming in now? Samir Rizvi, who does not like the lateral movement, Tristan Stubbs, or David Miller? Or is this Akshay Patel, what do you call it, textbook 25 or 15 time?
it's a fantastic question. I wouldn't send Stubbs or Miller right now. In fact, maybe Stubbs can do a job. If he's going to be an anchor, then might as well
To
start
be fair,
off
like
as
I can't blame him for this particular situation.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate the team construction of Delhi, and they choose to play a batter short even with the impact sub, and even after playing the extra bowler, their bowling is dog shit. So yeah.
Mm.
Well, RCB fans will be happy. Delhi are two
So
for two
Andy is saying
after 1.1
if you're
overs.
DC and you have Akshar, Kuldeep Yadav, and Rahane with, surely you want to roll out the Bansons for RCB and Punjab. You're going to outbat them with 7 anchors and Nabi at 8. So the thing I want to say is we don't know how much control these teams have with the curators. Because not all
Hmm.
curators are listening. If Chennai has not got control of the pitches, I don't know how many IPL teams do. And historically, Chennai always had control of Chapok.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if Delhi can somewhat force a comeback over here. Nothing's off the table, of course. I was shocked when KKR got to 150 odd last night, right? Like, no one saw that coming either.
Mm. No, there's a third wicket.
Oh, is it? Well, I'm
Yeah,
getting an ad.
yeah, because so if you see like a mosque on the stream one, switch to stream 2.
Uh huh. Is
Yeah,
that like basically a call for prayer thing happening?
no idea. I don't know. It just stays there for a while.
Okay, so
Samir
describe the
Rizvi
wicket
is
for
gone. Yeah,
us. No
this is
way.
not where you want to send Samir Rizvi in, man.
Is that first ball dismissal? Is the Hoff on a hat trick?
He is on a hat trick. Yeah, again
Well
back of the
then.
length. He pokes. He's poker. Yeah, Rizvi's a
Oh,
poker, man. This is
wow.
specifically like like all people always say flat pitch release. This is one of those type of situations where it's like if you sometimes when you can tell when someone hasn't played a lot of red ball cricket by for how much they poke, and the ball doesn't do a lot.
Well, Samir Rizvi has had an interesting IPL campaign. Started off with a bang, and then he's just gone missing. And
No,
well,
I always had a standing desk. I just never use it.
oh,
That's why.
you're
That's what.
standing right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one of the
Bloody
reasons I'm
hell.
standing. I'm like, oh god, I haven't stood with my desk in a while.
You should maybe install a treadmill below that. That's what all of my work people did. They're standing desks
Yeah,
for treadmills.
that's too much
I've
effort for me.
I've lived many lives, Varun.
Mm, you're not wrong there. And Stubbs is in 2 for 3. You know what? Fair play. We all know Tristan Stubbs is going to be 13 of 12. Like,
Yep.
can we just simulate the start of his innings?
Let's do some power play predictions, shall we? How many do you
Mm,
think they'll get?
I'm going to say 41.
I'm gonna go with 35.
Yeah. Do you know the miraculous thing is we've not had a drop catch yet, and I'm a bit worried now.
It's been 8 deliveries. How
Hmm?
long is I not going to be able to watch the match, man? What's going on? Should I switch the stream or something?
Hmm? Yeah,
What
that's what I
stream?
told you. If you see a mosque, switch to the stream too.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
All right then. Here's the hat trick ball. The
Oh
Hoff
my.
to Stubbs. It's been
Ah,
flicked off the pads
that's a
into the
really bad hat
gap.
trick ball, Hoff. Come on, Hoff.
Yeah. Races
Disappointed in
away
you.
to the fence, and
Yeah,
Tristan Stubbs
the
is
Stubbs
off
is
the
off
mark
the
with the
mark.
boundary.
Yeah.
All right then. Finally, something from Delhi. They are now 6 for 3 in 1.3 overs. Beautiful.
Mm. Finally. I think there was another game. I can't remember. Stubbs gets a first ball four, and I'm like, oh my god, he's actually going to show intent, and he still makes like 11 of 10. I
He's
can't remember which game
inspired.
that was.
He's inspired by your favorite cricketer
Yeah,
of all time, the
Dhoniism,
greatest,
man.
the greatest finishing anchor to have ever lived.
Hmm? Is that Bevan or Dhoni?
Ooh, good question. Anyway, here's Hazlewood once
T20 cricket is
again.
Dhoni, of course. That's no competition.
Fuller
Oh,
length delivery, play to the fielder at mid off. He'll pinch a single, Tristan Stubbs, rotate strike. Delhi 7 for 3 after 1.4 overs.
hmm.
Okay. Gotta love Patidar's hair, man. He's really
Yeah.
worked hard on it. Maybe I'll grow out my hair again. Once upon a time, I used to have hair till here. You see this?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, good old days.
Crazy.
Now I've embraced the dad life. Got the dad bod, got some man boobs, you know?
Hey, I have those, and I'm not a dad, so.
Nice. It's a pretty
Hmm.
neat looking jersey. RCB's jersey.
Yeah, it was much better when it was black, though.
There's one particular jersey that I absolutely loved. I don't know which year that was from. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's interesting. Just dabbed to first slip on that occasion by Nitish Rana. Dot delivery, Delhi 7 for 3 after 1.5 overs. And yeah, I said 35, you said 41. We might both lose. Fascinating start to the game. Kind of one sided, but I suppose
Yeah,
we
that
shouldn't
was a
complain if
terrible
we.
shot by Rizvi.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, you can tell he hasn't played red ball cricket much with that.
I mean, to be fair to him, he's got a world class bowler up ahead. Oh!
Oh,
Now that was a Jaffa. Just evades the outside
yeah.
edge of Nitish Rana's bat. Dot delivery to end the over. And Delhi are 7 for 3 after 2.
Yeah, I think we were talking about the squad construction, right? It's again going back to the point. They have somehow a squad where they have two openers or like three number fives, and then they don't have any number threes. I'm like, how the hell do you make a squad like that?
How do you find yourself in a position where you have spent millions or if not billions of dollars and you're constructing an IPL team and you get something so basic wrong? Like, how does that happen, man? Could have hired
The-
us.
the- at one point, it was like 75% of the games you lose, isn't it?
I
But I
mean,
don't
you
know
would
how
know.
it is recent because I feel like I've seen teams be 3 wickets down and win quite a lot. I think Delhi have done it for, like 2 times this season.
Okay, well, we've got Tristan Stubbs and Nitish Rana at the crease. Bhuvi is back for over number 2. Let's see if he can still get the ball to swing prodigiously as he did in the first over.
Yeah, the other thing with playing Hazlewood and Bowie is because they're both such different bowlers and they're both elite with the new ball.
True. And that's gone!
Oh my god, he's out.
Bloody hell! Tristan
Stubbs has gone
Stubbs
for
does
5 and
his
3.
emulation of, what's his face, Samir
Off your
Rizvi.
pop, you fucking finishing anchors. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go,
He
RCB.
pokes
End
at
this.
it.
Let's
And
go.
he went fishing, nicked it to first slip. He's a goner, goes for a 3-ball
They're
5.
7 for 4 now.
Yeah, 4 down for 7 and 2.1 overs. That means that out of the 13 deliveries that have been bowled thus far, we've seen 4 wickets.
And no drop
Beautiful.
catches.
What's
Remember.
the record? Is it 49?
49 RCB have it, yes.
Let's break the record, guys. Come on. Let's manifest our... unless you're a Delhi fan, of course. I wouldn't ask you to do that then.
Do RCB believe?
Well, I think they have to.
Forget 49. I
They
want to
have
see
to.
15 all out. I want the Thunder's record to break. I hate
Well,
this team construction.
They've saved David Miller. Out walks captain Akshar Patel. And, well, he's going to have to play one of those crisis knocks now that he generally is good at, but he won't get to face spin too early now, will he? He's
Wait,
got a fair few
Stark
overs to
isn't playing,
negotiate.
is he? He
Mr.
can't
Stark's not
because
playing, no?
yeah, they have Stubbs, Miller, Jameson, and Chamira. He's not playing.
Okay, so Akshay and Nitish Rana now out of the crease, and Delhi are 4 down for 7 and 2.1 overs. They are in a bit of a rush to end this innings. And, well, I would say the Sahil delivery was really, really good. That was a really tough Yorker to negotiate. Samir
Akshar,
and Stubbs.
instead of who's Akshar is there,
Yeah.
not Miller. Oh wow, I just
I've already mentioned that. Where are your ears at?
sorry, I wasn't playing. Yeah, I just assumed it's Miller.
No, it's Akshay. That's why I talked about the crisis knock. That he
Yeah,
plays so
you're
well,
wrong.
but he won't get to
Yeah, but
face
he's
spin
been-
for a bit.
He's been terrible versus pace though, like this season.
That's the thing. Another wicket this over, is it?
Oh,
Okay, left
good
alone.
leave. Yeah,
No
Good
poke
leave,
this
good leave.
time. Captain Akshay leaves that ball, and it's a dot delivery. Delhi 4 down for 7 and 2.2 overs. Fun.
again, very lazy
This
from
was-
Stubbs. I expect better from him.
This was catching practice, man, for the first
Yeah.
fielder. Like, it was a terrible poke. Half-hearted.
Do you know what? I'll join the club that say modern batters can't play anything when the ball is moving. Yeah, that was
Well,
extremely lazy.
It is an interesting comeback, Karthik. It's wickets
Oh!
on wickets, and oh my
Oh
word!
my god!
Is that... Did he nick that?
Oh,
I'm not
I think
sure.
that's what they're checking. Yeah.
Kohli's slightly interested,
Oh,
and
they're
they have
review-
reviewed.
No, I think Jitesh is asking for it.
Oh. Well,
they
Jitesh has
reviewed it?
gotten quite excited.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Where's
I think they
Patidar?
have.
How did they review this and not show Patidar in the screen?
Especially with that hair, I would find excuses to turn the camera to Patidar, right? Like,
Yeah, this is why I'm more disappointed, CV. Like, he's a test player. That, like, at least with Risby, I'm like, he's not played a lot of red ball cricket, I assume. The Stubbs, you
and
should be doing better, man.
you know the Stubbs story, right? He was first a blocker and he transformed into a hitter. So, if anything, this was a tailor made situation for him. Yeah, I don't think there's any bat on that, Varun.
I think it did
They
too
just got
much.
excited. Oh boy, what a game to make my comeback for. Like, what is this? Who's off the field? Oh, Patidar is off the field? Interesting. So who
Patidar's
gets
off the
to
field.
review in this situation? Is that Kohli?
I think that's why Jitesh did it. He's the vice
Okay.
captain.
Gotcha. Well, that's a wicket followed by 2 trees. Okay then. Delhi 4 down for 7 in 2.3 overs. Exciting T20 cricket. Well, actually, you know what? Let's not complain. We've seen 260 odd getting chased down.
No, I'm
We
loving
need
this.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not complaining.
Here's Bhuvi once again. And
Oh,
that's
has
a
he got
nick.
him? Has he
He's
got
got
him?
to be gone, hasn't he? Or is
Oh,
that
it's
some
not-
late swing?
Oh, he's giving it.
Oh, he's given it. This umpire looks like Srisant.
Oh, God, that's a good ball.
Wow, what a delivery. An absolute peach. And Akshay is the third batter to nick out, right? He's gone.
You know,
Delhi
the innings
5
might
down.
be done by the time Jared hops on.
Bloody hell. Rob Barron might never get a chance to pop on the stream. Right? Like, that might never happen. That's the 5th wicket we've seen in 16 deliveries. 3rd wicket that we've seen where the batter has edged out to either the
Wait,
slips
was that an
or the
inside
keeper.
edge?
I'm not even sure he hit that, buddy.
No, I think was that an inside edge? How do you inside edge that ball?
Yeah. Well, now David Miller will have to walk out. And they don't even have the extra batter. This could be a new record, by the way.
I do not recognize this man.
I do not recognize this man. Who is this guy? It's not David Miller, I can tell you that.
Must be an impact sub.
Has to be.
Yeah, I was about to say,
got to
Miller, unless David Miller got a tan, I don't think it is him.
Well, I really want to tell
So
them
let's do some nice ones. So Siddhartha is saying, welcome back, Baram. Missed your voice.
Thank you, Siddharth. Missed you guys as well.
And Naveen is saying, if this was CSK, they would have subbed in an impact batter already. Welcome back, Baram.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they would have subbed
Anyway.
in a batter because they would think there's going to be a wicket. That's what
So it's
CSK would
Abhishek.
do.
It's Abhishek Porel. who
Abhishek
was walked
Porel.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not recognize him at all for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's so much cricket going on these days that before the T20 World Cup, I thought I'd never be able to recognize Will Jacks, and now I'd be able to spot Will Jacks from a country mile away.
So if you
Especially
look at
with the bleach.
Abhishek Porel, he's got the exact opposite issue of Stubbs and Miller, where he's
Uh-huh.
very good at getting 20 of 10, but he can't do anything after that.
So he's got the Mahepal Lomror syndrome.
I think he's the evolution of the Parthiv Patel and Riddhaman Saha archetype. There's someone that will come in, hit the power play, but you want them to get out immediately. You don't want them to bat in the middle of it. There was I think it was versus RCB or Rajasthan in one of the games. He was 24 of 8 or 24 of 7, and he finishes 49 of 35.
Well, I've watched him play a couple of really, really nice knocks over the years. And he was also playing for India in the A games, right? Abhishek Porel. So I saw a bit of him over there as well. Because I watched a fair few of those A games, especially
This is a
this
good.
last year.
I want to say there's a Kochi game where they're like 7 for 5 ish.
And is that another? Has he?
No,
Oh,
it's
that didn't
ground
carry. That didn't carry. My word, I thought that was another wicket. So
I thought it was win on the ground.
It's been wicket, ... wicket, ... in this over by Bhuvi. Delhi are 5 down for 7 in 2.5 overs. And all we've seen is wickets and trees. Very environment friendly, Delhi today.
Yeah, so Kochi
He didn't
in
hit it.
20. Huh?
Yo,
He
he
did
did
it.
not hit it. That hit the stumps.
No,
They
was
were
that the one
unmoved.
before? That wasn't that the one they reviewed?
Oh, that might have been the one they reviewed. And
Oh,
that's a
that's-
white ball. Very well kept by Jitesh.
Yeah. Sorry, I think
Exceptionally well.
Kochi versus Deccan Chargers were 6 for 5 at one point.
Well, in this very edition of the IPL, we had one of those games where we thought the record might get broken, right? Was it CSK who were batting?
No, it wasn't.
I can't
CSK.
remember.
It was Rajasthan.
Yes, it was
As
Rajasthan.
Praful Inge got 3 in the first over.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, then Bhuvi is on a tear, as is Hazlewood. Delhi
Why am I
cannot
still
seem
seeing
to
that?
hold a bat. Last ball of the third over. Is it going to be a wicket?
Oh,
Ooh, well negotiated by Porel.
Porel.
That was a good Yorker by Bhuvi, and his figures currently read what? Is it two
3
for
for
three?
3. It's
Three
3
for
for
three
3.
in 2 overs.
The
Brilliant.
wide
Three for
ruined it.
three in 2 power play overs.
Is he even good
And
if he's the same amount of runs as wickets?
it's more fun when it's more wickets and less runs, right? I mean, we're not
Yeah.
denying that.
Yeah, isn't he's washed? Kick him out.
Well, Delhi, their scorecard currently looks like a phone number. They are 5 down for 8 after 3 overs. Nitish Rana and Abhishek Porel are batting out there. They've still got David Miller in the kitty, but there's nothing after that. I don't know if you've watched Chamira bat ever, but it's not particularly enterprising. Although Kuldeep can whack a few, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, Varun, let's make predictions for the final score. The power play is too boring now. I say they make 41.
Yeah, I think they'll annoy us and make like 130.
No! Also,
Oh,
where's
good
my
leave.
guy? Where's my guy Smashutosh at, man?
Yeah, it's not in, I think.
So weird. I really
Yeah.
liked him.
That was a good lead by Nitish.
Yeah. Left alone by Nitish Rana. Another tree planted. Dot delivery. Delhi 8 for 5 after 3.1 overs.
Our stream one is back again if you want to switch to it.
Oh, is it faster?
Yeah, stream one's faster than 2. It's just we never know when it will turn up. And he's coming into bowl.
Oh,
Oh, good field, good stop, really good stop. With
that's
Krunal,
a
I want to
stop
say.
that Rob Barron would be proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timed that well, Rana.
Yeah, and I never realized before today that Kronal Pandya is a point fielder. I was today years old when I noticed that. But good stop by Kronal. And it's another dot, isn't it? They didn't run one. So Delhi's still 8 for 5 and 3.
Low key, I would have sent Kuldeep because he's not getting out. He won't make any runs, but he won't get out.
God, let there be no drops in this game. Please. Here's the half, defended off the front foot by Nitish Rana, fielded by Hazlewood himself. 3 dots in a row. 3 trees in a row. 8 for 5 and 3.3 overs is where Delhi find themselves. Will they break the record?
So Nitish Rana has a first-class batting average of 38. Not bad.
You know, back in the day, I remember I was working in Canada. This must be the late 2010s, and I watched a bit of Nitish Rana for, was it KKR back in the day? I think. I was seriously impressed. I thought he would get to play a fair bit for India, but India have got a wealth of talent at their disposal that Nitish Rana has barely played for India. And there's so many different batters now who are ahead of the pecking order, or ahead of him in the pecking order. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I was saying at one point. Oh wait, 1 second. Oh, good leave
left
again.
alone.
Yeah.
Very good leave by Nitish.
Yeah,
4 dots in a row now.
So I don't know if it will apply for today. If there's 4 dots, I think the chance of a wicket is 57% on the 5th ball.
Might not apply today because they've lost so many, right?
Yeah, this is an abnormal situation. Because I was saying, like we kept saying during the World Cup, right, that this might be the best T20 team assembled, and you could make an argument everyone in the top 7 could be replaced.
In the top 7, yes, perhaps, potentially, but like
maybe Hardik is the most irreplaceable because Nitish is not ready yet.
Anyway, here's the ball of the over. It's a short one. Has he hit it? Because he's definitely caught it, the fielder. I think he has.
He's walking.
He's walking.
57%. The wicket falls.
Nitish Rana is walking off. Varun Alvaconda kind of called it.
Yeah. I said the odds in my defense.
Yeah. Whenever there are 4 dot balls in a row in a T20 game, the odds of a wicket coming right after are 57%. Maybe they've gone up or shot up to 58% because Delhi have just lost their 6th wicket for just 8 runs in 3.5 overs. That's the second batter that the Hoff has bounced out today. You know, after KL, he's gotten Nitish Rana to fall in the exact same fashion, just different shots. This one got big on Rana. And was he getting out of the way?
No, I don't even think that's a short ball. It looked like back of the length to me. He played all around
Either
that
way.
one.
Well, I would still say he's been bounced out though, because the mode of dismissal just aesthetically looked that way.
This is funny that the one batter is skilled enough to negate swing and Seam got out to a short ball. Honestly, it's clever by Hoff there. I think he realized Rana will just leave everything and he changed it up.
Yeah. True. But that was brilliant. We should make a clip out of that where you talk about how the odds of getting out after 4 dots is 57%, and then we see a wicket. And I also mentioned how we might not see that right now because they're already 5 down. But hey, Delhi are over here to surprise everybody. They're 6 down for 8 runs in 3.5 overs. Let's finish this game,
I
shall
need
we?
the 15 all out. Forget 49. I need it to be less than 15.
Well, you predicted 130 odd. I said 41.
Yeah.
So
I
still...
assume they'll be the annoying. Usually in these situations, it's always the most boring outcome.
Yeah.
But we could see something different today.
We could. The only notes that I have thus far are Hazlewood and Bhuvi. That's it. It's brilliant. Anyway, here we go. Last ball of the 4th over.
Oh,
It's been dabbed down to the short third fielder. That wasn't a short third fielder. I think he just ran towards the ball and collected it. It's a single, though, for Delhi. Off the mark, David Miller, first ball. And the Capitals are 6 down for 9 after 4 overs.
I'll judge RCB hard if both of them don't bowl 4 overs at each. Like,
I mean, you got to kill it, man.
Yeah.
The RCB need to be thinking along the lines of net run rate right now. If our season goes to shit later, we need to, compensate
here's
for
the
it in
thing,
this
though.
very game.
If they do bowl them out for less than 15, will they chase it in 4 balls? That's what I need to know.
That is a fantastic question. Okay, then. I apologize to any Delhi fans who are in the chat because this must be really difficult viewing for them. Their team is 9 for 6 in 4 overs. And it's a home game. Fuck.
Yeah, the IPL average score has regressed to the mean hard in the 3 games in a row now. Thanks to these lot.
Okay, well. David Miller, what do you have in store for us? Bhuvi with his 3rd over of the power play.
Shocking.
Oh, he's nicked it!
Oh, he's out!
And he's got it! That's
He's
the 7th
out.
wicket!
Oh
Is it? Is
no,
it
he
not?
dropped him.
What's
Oh my
happening
God,
over
what
here?
the hell is going on here?
Oh
I think he's
boy,
dropped
I don't
it.
think
Was
he's
it short?
dropped it. I think it fell short.
Ah, for fuck's sake, lads.
But I think they even got excited for a bit, right? Let's see. Here's the replay.
Ah,
Yeah,
well
it
short.
dropped
yeah, that's
well short. They're just
Oof.
happy because they fielded the
Nah,
ball.
we good.
And I
False
think
alarm, lads. False alarm.
those are good grounds
finishing
to
anchor
celebrate as well because the fielding has been so terrible that I
Yeah.
think a celebration was warranted. Okay. 4.1 overs, Delhi 9 for 6. Here's Bhuvi once again. Changes his angle. Defended off the front foot by Miller. Straight back to Bhuvi. Dot delivery. Another tree planted. 9 for 6 Delhi in 4.2 overs.
See, this is the nonsense I want in the IPL. Get like what 260 gets chased down one day, but batting team can't make 15 the other. That's the level of balance we need, right?
I suppose. They're only dealing in extremes in this IPL, right?
Yeah, fuck all the people that said, "Oh, well, we need 180 to 200." No, I want this. This is exactly what I want.
Well, I don't mind this at all because this is just freaky. And,
This is funny.
it's crazy how the universe chose this game for my return.
Yeah.
Anyway, dabbed on the
Oh yeah, I
onside.
completely
straight
forgot.
to
It's the
fielder.
same ground. It's the same ground where 260 was chased.
Yeah?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, dot delivery played on the onside by Miller. 3 trees in a row for Bhuvi. 9 for 6 Delhi in 4.3 overs. Yes, I do tell the scores. It's kind of what I do on Pro Sports as well. I kind of commentate when I'm doing watch-alongs. That's kind of my brand.
Yeah.
It might get annoying for many, but I'm just wired that way.
Oof.
Ooh. Did he misjudge the bounce on that one, Varun?
I think they're
Might have.
misjudging everything in Mount, to be honest. Like,
Yeah. Anyway, that's a 4th dot in the row for Bhuvi in this over. Delhi 9 for 6 and 4.4 overs. Can you see what the worst ever power play in IPL history is? Check that for me, please.
SRH made 13 once, I want to say. Or 14.
Ah,
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you,
Ali,
forget
I-
14 and all that. My aspirations are for 15 all up. That's what I need here.
universe does want to give an easy first day for me, Muru. All right, then. Dabbed on the
Miller
onside.
is so boring, man. He's not got the script.
Yeah. Oh, they've picked up 2.
Oh, my.
Oh my God, that was nearly a run out. Bloody hell.
Why are you trying risky single now, you idiots? Like, what's wrong with you
That-
guys?
That would have been proper theatre if there was a run out of a risky single right now. But anyway, Miller has bagged the double, and Delhi are into double figures. Congratulations, 11 for 6 in 4.5 overs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he was a goner because the bat was in the air.
Yeah, 14 is the lowest.
Fuck, they're going to break it, aren't they? I really want them to fuck up. Give me another wicket, universe.
Oh.
All right, leading edge. Oof. Beauty.
Oof, oof.
What a spell by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
Now you got to
He
bowl
has
into the
taken
fourth.
3 wickets for 5 runs in his 3 power play overs, and Delhi are 6 down for 11 after 5 overs. Now that is one hell of a scorecard.
So Arun Rao said, of all the matches I've seen live, only the World T20 final was won by the team I supported. I will be reaching the stadiums cheering for DC. Bloody hell.
Well, haven't the girls won something for Delhi? Or am I misremembering something?
No, they're basically almost like they keep making finals and not winning. That's it, I believe.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Karan Beer, wait one more day, buddy.
I need to check the movement because this feels batshit insanity.
Here's Hazlewood for his 3rd power play over. Abhishek Porel to face, yet to get off the mark. Back of a length delivery. It's been maneuvered to 3rd man for a single, which takes Porel off the mark. And Delhi, after that single, are now 12 for 6 after 5.1 overs. Got a super chat by Vibhor. If you could bring that up, please, honey. Because I'm not logged in. They logged me out for some reason, maybe because I wasn't logging in for so long. Okay, Vibhor says, good to see you, Behram. Thank you, Vibhor. Good to see you as well. Lowest total in any league. Oh, yeah. What is that record, Varun? Is it 15? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Sorry, it is 15. Is it 15 all out? It has to be, right?
Yeah. Well, don't think that'll be broken.
I want that to be broken, man. It's too many runs, though. Miller is so boring.
Man, this is going to be pretty boring here on, isn't it? Because Miller is just nudging the ball off the back foot on the onside. He does that once again. Takes a single, which takes Delhi to 13 for 6 and 5.2 overs. And yeah, let's see if the power play record is 14, right? You just checked. So we need 4 dots now. Come on.
So Porel's on 1 of 3, isn't he? Because what do you even do if you're Delhi here? You can't play any shots at all. But if you don't play any shots, you're definitely making a below par score.
But you also don't want to completely kill yourself on net run rate.
Yeah,
either.
exactly.
So it's a tough one. Here's Hazlewood. And a swing and a miss for Porel. Tried to cut it, missed the ball entirely. Dot delivery. Delhi 13 for 6 and 5.3 overs.
Oh, good. So I'm just checking if there's any alarming amounts of swing.
Well, there was an alarming amount of swing early on. We saw it.
Yeah, you're right. KL1 was a bouncer.
Yeah, KL1 was definitely a bouncer.
Yeah. Samir Rizvi one didn't do anything. It was just a terrible shot. I figured that was the case.
He was just doing the hokey pokey.
The Nitish one again, well directed. I think it's just shy of a bouncer. Yeah, good bowling by Hazlewood though.
Let me know if you can hear the air conditioner, Varun. It's kind of getting hot in my studio.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I'll turn it off if you can hear it and if it's a disturbance. Played straight to backward point by Porel. Dot delivery once again. Delhi 13 for 6 and 5.4 overs. 2 more dots and we have a new record.
Yeah,
Please
not
don't
much
hate
swing
me,
for
Delhi
Bhuvi in the
fans.
last over. So I think the swing is stopped.
Can you hear this?
No.
Okay, perfect. So I won't melt to death. Okay, we already know what the result of this game is going to look like, but how long is this innings going to last is the question. Imagine you're one of those Delhi fans who still hasn't gotten in.
Oh, that's a good ball again.
That's a rip snorter by Josh Hazlewood. Another dot, another bumper. And yeah, now we are 13 for 6 and 5.5 overs. So 1 more dot and we have a new record, guys. Let's do it. Let's have that record.
Let's go.
I think it's going to happen.
I think even if we take a single, it will probably still be the worst because of wickets. So I think we just can't. We don't want it to be more than 2.
I like this call in the comment section where they're saying bring in Duffy as an impact sub. Don't mind that. Bring in another bowler. You're definitely going to chase this.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Come on. Let's see what happens on this last delivery. Manifesting a dot.
It is a dot.
And we get a dot.
It's the lowest power play score ever, folks.
New record. Record alert, fellas. 13 for 6 in the power play by Delhi is the worst power play in the history of the Indian Premier League. Beautiful.
Look, surely if you're RCB, you're not moving the fielders out, are you? After even if the power play is done.
Yeah, you're not. I
You
mean,
give Bhuvi 4,
you're not
give
if you
Health
work
4.
at Combox.
Yeah. Surely bowl both of them up at 4. You don't need to save their overs. I don't want to see Krunal come in now.
Whatever RCB's power play bowling aggregate numbers look like are going to look like a lot better now after this effort. This has been insane. 13 for 6 in 6 overs, Delhi. At home, at the Kotla. And we will see Rasik
Rasik's
Salam
bowling. For
Dar
fuck's
now.
sake, man.
Well, they've got to
Yeah.
score some runs as well, Delhi, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I think. Whoa!
Oh, I just saw
How
we
did
have a
that
new
happen?
scoreboard.
Okay, so I don't need to call the score now? What do you guys want? You tell me.
When
I'll
did
do
this
whatever
happen?
you guys want. This is just some new stuff that they've come up with, I suppose. Good job, Vignesh.
Yeah, good stuff, lads.
Viggers. It is great. I've fallen in love with this scorecard, Naveen. In fact, I'm going to connect you to Saad, Vignesh. If you could fix this for us at Pro Sports, that would be wonderful. All right, here's Rasik Salamdar. And it's a shit ball first up.
And it's a single.
Just a single down to deep backward square, which takes Delhi to 14 for 6
Do you know
and 6.1
David
overs.
Miller probably might not be 12 of 10 today, which is still a win.
Here are the wickets. And yeah, I mean, look, some of them have been really good deliveries. Some of them have been terrible shots. It's just been fascinating to watch. I think the Akshar ball is actually a good one. So yeah, Sivi, Varun also wanted Bhuvi to bowl 4 in a row. Pulled away by Abhishek Porel, and that'll find the fence. That's a boundary after eons for Delhi, which takes them to 18 for 6 in 6.2 overs. Finally something. Everybody get up. All right, Banu Hana Banana. I will continue to call the game, even if we have the scorecard. It's a bit of a swivel pull-ish sort of thing. He wasn't he was in complete control.
Yeah, against Parel, you want to bowl spin, to be fair. So yeah, makes sense.
Here's Rasik Salamdar once again. Choppy shot on the onside. He'll fetch a quick single, Abhishek Porel, which takes Delhi to 19 for 6 in 6.3 overs. What are they telling? What are they saying in the private chat, man?
Bhuvi's got the most wickets now.
Okay.
I think for the first time ever, the orange cap and the purple cap races are actually races.
Well, I personally am not a fan of the orange cap because it's a flawed
No,
concept.
but what do you call it? This season has been so stupid because all the hitters are leading it at various points.
Yeah.
Like I think Abhishek Sharma had it at one point. It's crazy.
It switched heads 4 times in a single day, right?
Oh,
That's another boundary, this time for David Miller, who caresses the ball through the covers for 4. Much needed runs and boundaries for Delhi. And they have now crawled or kind of just somehow gotten to, what is the score? The scorecard's gone over here. Is it 23? Yeah, 23 for 6 and 6.4 overs. Yeah, Singher, he does have a habit of doing that, right? Rasik Salamdar's fitness has been a bit of a concern as much as I've watched him. Kush, get me a job. Ooh. It's another flick on the onside for a single by David Miller, which takes Delhi to 24 for 6 in 6.5 overs.
Yeah, they've nearly doubled their score in 1 over.
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. Poor Delhi fans. I was saying, imagine all of those guys who just got to get into the stadium after the power play, right? They're like, oh, finally some cricket. And what? 13 for 6? Fucking hell.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel like there's anything in the pitch. I think they just kept getting out in the initial swing.
And they couldn't even kind of negotiate the bounce. Anyway, it's yet another nudge on the onside for a single, this time by Porel, which takes Delhi to 25 for 6 at the end of 7 overs. Okay, guess like this is the first time in my career on Combox where everyone is really showing me the love. Otherwise, it's all fire Behram, get rid of Behram. What is this guy doing here? Thank God I lived to see this day. Okay, are you getting these ads? Are we supposed to get these ads? Should I
Yeah,
switch?
yeah. No, I think we're good here. This might actually be
Okay.
an ad. It's when it just shows a mosque. That's when you know it's
Okay.
gone. Yeah, so Vamos is saying, how is Miller not more in demand? Not many others like him. There's one more just like him in the same team, man. Come on. What are we on about here?
Have you done a foot marks yet on finishing anchors?
We did one on Dhoni,
Okay.
where we briefly talk
Nice.
about it, but not an official one.
Romario Shepherd is in? What are you
What the
doing,
hell is going on
RCB?
here?
Why?
Are they actively trying to give them more than 49 runs here? What's going on?
It's been pulled away for 4, and that takes Delhi to what? 29 for 6 now in 7.1 overs? This is disappointing, man. It's like they want them to break or to not break the record.
Yeah.
They either never give Romario overs, or they've just like given him the 8th over. Okay. Now that I've said all of these things, he's definitely striking because we've had enough of a
Jared
sample
calls it
size for
16
that.
for 1.
Yeah. And pulled away again. This time
a
finds the
single.
fielder though. Just a single for Porel, which takes Delhi to 30 for 6 in 7.2 overs.
Of all the people you could have bowled, Romario Shepherd is quite literally the last person I would have tried it.
Yeah. I thought Krunal, right? Like, even
I would have
Porel
given
was
Virat an over
batting.
before Romario here. Like,
Okay. There's my man Pato with the hair. Okay. Full house at the Kotla. Not a very enterprising performance by the home team. Here's Romario Shepherd.
and then a
And-
gentle single.
That is the umpteenth nudge on the onside by Miller for a single, which takes Delhi to 31 for 6 in 7.3 overs.
I'm already bored.
Yeah, man. I mean, they've still got 17 runs over here. 4 wickets to go. My apologies in advance, Delhi fans, but I just really want to see something remarkable happen today. Can't blame me for that, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd honestly give it to Tim David before I give the ball to Romario at this point.
Timbo. I would have just given it to Krunal.
Yeah.
Even if there's a lefty on strike, who
Oh,
cares?
wait.
All
Is
right,
it-
is that a wicket?
Oof.
No.
No.
Pulled away and collected by the fielder, deep square leg on one bounce. They go for the double.
A
They
better
complete
throw is
the
out.
double.
Yeah.
It was another risky double or run over there, but they've completed 2, which takes Delhi to 33 for 6 and 7.4 overs. Okay. Right then, Tomo.
He's spamming that swivel pull, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the only shot he's played.
It's the nudge and it's the swivel pull, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very swivelly. Not quite like Kyle Mayer's because the foot doesn't go up like that, but
And then we have the nudge.
yeah, there's the nudge. Down to deep mid wicket for a single for Porel, which takes Delhi to 34 for 6 in 7.5 overs. Okay, then. Finally, some stability for the Capitals. It's a bit of a partnership that we're seeing over here. What were they? 11 for 6? 9 for 6. They were 9 for 6 at one point, were they?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, it was was it 8 for 6 or 9 for 6?
Was it? I think it might have been 9 for 6, but I might be wrong over here. Yeah, man. Lati, I feel bad for Smashutosh as well. I love the guy.
Oof.
Okay, good ball by Romario. Given a lot of respect by David Miller. Defended straight back to him. Dot delivery. Tree planted. Delhi 34 for
I
6
don't know
after
what's
8
worse.
overs.
The fact that he's bowled or the fact that he's only gone for 9.
Well, given the game situation, 9 sounds about apt.
No, Romario should never only go for 9, man. I don't care about the game situation.
Romario took a hat-trick in the T20 World Cup. He was Romar hat-trick hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sivi, I thought about that pun, Abhishek Pulel, and it just doesn't come off the tongue. There's my guy,
Yes.
Tra586. I was missing you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously, where were you? I'm not used to so much love. This is what I'm used to. Okay. 34 for 6, Delhi after 8 overs. Who's going to be bowling this one, Varun?
Oh, God. Surely, Cronulla, I'd assume they have to go to him at some point.
Siddhant says
Oh my
DC
God,
stopped
Rasik
feeling
is
the
so
heat
bowling.
since Behram turned on his AC. Rasik is back. Oh! Well, no fielders over there, but it was a bit of a
Yeah, why
leading
is the
edge
field
situation.
spread out?
No clue. We wanted them to continue with the power play field. They just weren't feeling it, Varun. Ugly single down to mid-on for Porel. Delhi move on to 35 for 6 and 8.1 overs. Actually, maybe there is some merit of me calling the game for all of you who are just listening in. Because I assume some of you are driving. It's got to be some of you who are driving. Oh, really? It's 17 trees planted for a dot, Manak? I did not know that.
Oh, this is a good
Oh,
hit.
now that's the shot of the innings.
That's a good hit. Not a high
was a
bar,
pull
to
and
be
a
honest,
half.
but still, it was a really good shot.
I'm going to put the AC back off just to test something. Let's see. But yeah, that was crunched on the pull by David Miller. Bags a boundary. Crucial 4 runs because now they are 10 away from evading the record, Delhi. 39 for 6 in 8.2 overs. I've turned the AC off, guys. Let's see if it works. Okay. We saw a video, Lati, about the trees being planted, unless they completely kind of made that up. But I'm pretty sure I saw a video. Honestly, this pitch doesn't seem to have much in it, Varun.
Nah, I think it's flattened out. I think the moment the ball stops swinging, there isn't a lot.
Yeah. I'm going to add that. I've got Baron for the post-match review.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, just for the sake of Rob Barron joining us later, I want there to be a drop catch because it won't be fun otherwise. I need him to go off.
Also, no drop catches so far. What's happening?
Yeah.
Did they learn how to catch?
Come on, RCB. I've switched the AC off. So.
Oh.
Okay. Defended to short mid wicket by David Miller. Dot delivery. Delhi 39 for 6 at 8.4 overs. I'll try to scream on the side. Thanks for letting me know. It's just that our producers tell me that I should have like 2 fingers between the mic and my face, and then, it gets complicated. I do know I have a booming voice. Maybe I don't even need a mic, but I do. Okay.
So Delhi have about a 4% chance to win this.
That's a chip shot down the ground.
And it's a
And it'll
4.
be 4 runs for David Miller, which takes
he's
Delhi
playing
to
well
49.
today.
Oh, sorry, not 49. 43 for 6 in 8.5 overs. So they're 6 away from the record. And yeah, Varun, I think you were right. Maybe they're going to get to 130 odd, aren't they?
Yeah, it's always the most boring outcome.
That was a back of the hand slow one by Rasik. I think he probably read that, Miller. It was a bit of a check shot, wasn't it? It's getting a bit chippy. Okay, here's Rasik once again. And that's an edge.
This
Top
feels like a
edge.
drop.
Will he catch it?
Oh, he's out.
Yes, he
Oh,
does.
okay.
The AC has worked.
Oh, the AC
I didn't
has
scream
worked.
on purpose.
Oh
Because
my
that
God.
would have
And Miller is
put
out
the
for 19 of 18.
eardrums. Yeah, well, Rasik Salamdar strikes, and David Miller has to walk back after what was an ugly pull shot. Eventually, there was going to be a wicket that fell off the pull. Like, it has... It
No, a
had to
big flex from RCB would be even after bowling Romario, they still managed to bowl them out for less than 49.
Yeah.
It
Well,
does feel
7
like
down
they're
for
just playing
Delhi.
with them. They're like, okay, just go for it.
That was such a bad shot, man. Was it another slow one? It probably was, right? Has to be change of pace.
Not a lot of seam. There was a lot of swing, but it stopped swinging from like the 5th over onwards.
I
But
would
we
say
also
maybe
had
the
some,
fourth. Maybe the
some
fourth over
shit
onwards.
shots. Like Rizvi's ball did nothing. Right.
And I have to turn the AC back on. We tried something, it worked, and now this one's for you, Delhi fans. Here, it's on. Anyway, the Capitals are now 7 down for 43 after 9 overs. It's been a shit show and 3/4.
Yeah, the Stubbs one swung a bit, but you expect players like him to be able to handle that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what was it? Sahil's ball was fucking unplayable. I think that's fair. Akshar's one was really.
Akshar's was good. Sahil's was good, and
Rana's
perhaps
was good.
Yeah, perhaps the Nitish Rana ball, because that was hard to negotiate. Right, it was coming towards his face.
Yeah, someone else got bumped in there. Who else got bumped? KL's one was good.
KL Rahul
KL's
got
one was good,
bounced
yeah.
out. Yeah. Kannor Lokesh. Well, if Delhi continue this sort of form, he's going to be KO Rahul, not to.
I'd actually put Krunal next because I don't think Parel likes spin.
But it does favor him matchup wise.
No,
Can he
but I
sweep?
don't.
Can he sweep and slog sweep? Because then he can just activate that shot and bam.
I think from memory, he averages less than 20 versus spin.
I love the way Singer's brain is operating. He's saying, Behram, it's the timeout right now, so switch the AC off right after that. You know what? If I'm getting bored, I will turn the AC off because it worked. We got a wicket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abhishek
Yeah, I don't mind that unknown nobody. I would personally bowl Hazlewood out over here.
They should have
Not,
bowled both of them out by now.
I'm not opposed to that idea.
So in the IPL, Abhishek Paul averages 15 versus spin at a strike rate of 128.
And can you check slow left armers?
Can do.
Because that should favor him, right? Unless he's one of those odd ones who can't play the ball when it's turning towards him.
No, I don't think he can play the ball turning at all, which is my main concern with him.
This is
Just
going
let
to
you
be the
know
net
about
run
that
rate
queries.
boosting game that RCB are after. Because I have this weird gut feeling that we will see a bit of a spell in between where RCB will just lose their marbles.
We could also have one of those cases where the top two becomes a run rate raise as well.
Richard says he's going to adjust his prediction from 44 to 68. I might be RCB's good luck
Okay,
charm.
so
You
this
never
is
know him,
fun.
man.
So in the IPL, he averages 17 at a strike rate of 193 versus slow left armers.
Okay, so he's shit versus spin and he can smash slow left armers.
No, it's still shit versus it. He just gets out, but he's better than other types. I want to say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm curious to see who's going to bowl this over. Let's see.
Oh, they have Kyle Jameson. I forgot they have him. Yeah.
Yeah,
He can bat.
Jameson's definitely a better option than Kuldeep, I suppose. He's been interesting in T20s. I'm a fan of Kyle Jameson, the red ball bowler, not so much the white ball bowler, although he still finds ways to be good versus India. Is that
Looks like it's
a
very
dust
windy.
storm?
What is happening here?
It's some sort of storm. Are they allowed to play in
Oh,
that?
there is a. Oh, there is.
Oh,
It's very windy.
no.
Oh,
There goes our early night. You and I have to
God.
talk about random shit now?
No, I think if they go off, it'll just go to break.
Oh, we do take breaks in this?
No, we'll say usually with the second innings we do. If in the usually one the first innings is done, we'll go off and
What
then come
Saad
back.
and I usually do is as soon as there's the mid innings break, one of us goes for break, and then when that person comes back, the other person goes for break. But anyway, we'll
No,
figure
we
it out.
usually just take a break. Yeah.
I'm on air after a long, long time, so I don't mind sticking around with these guys. I'll keep them entertained. It's been a while since I've heard myself, you know. Right now, or these days, all I'm hearing is Zoran
This is
crying.
no,
But
I'm just
he
don't want to
doesn't
hear
cry all
people.
too much, though. Okay. Well, it seems like we will have a break in play because we haven't seen any action in a while. It's gotten
Yeah.
pretty hazy out there. Like, it doesn't seem too friendly for batters, at least. What is up with the bugs? Lots and lots of bugs.
Yeah, they're gone to an ad again.
Yeah. This time the ad is showing molten steel.
So Jumpsuit's asking is, I think it's time we discuss your favorite cartoon. So you need context to this. There was a watch along where we only talked about that for a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What is your favorite cartoon?
I actually don't remember. Like I was a big power. I like Ben 10 growing up. That was fun.
Well, it depends. I've had lots of favorite cartoons over the years, but the very first one was probably Thundercats when I was really young. And then I was a big fan of the Jetsons, the Flintstones. Dexter was nice. Dexter was
Dexter,
actually a lot
I
of
think
fun.
I watched
Oh,
Dexter, yeah.
I've got the answer for you. My favorite cartoon is Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Raggy?
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming up with a live action series on Netflix, I believe. of Scooby-Doo, and I
I
cannot
can't
wait to
imagine a
watch that.
horrible. I can't imagine a worse idea than that.
Well, I'm just keen to see how well they do as far as casting goes, because when they made the live-action movie, it was pretty decent. Freddie Prinze Jr. was Fred, Sarah Michelle Gellar was Daphne, fantastic casting, and even Wilma, like she really looked like Wilma, and that guy from Scream, Matthew Lillard, he was Shaggy. So they aced
yeah.
it on in the movie. I'm not sure if they'll be able to do that when they create the live-action series.
Nah, for me, it's about like how you get Scooby right.
Scooby has got to be good now. We are in the age of crazy animations, right? Like CGI has gone to the next level.
No, it's one of those things where like if you make it too realistic, it just looks wrong.
But Scooby is a talking dog. Although, do you know there's a theory that only Shaggy can hear Scooby because he apparently is a pothead?
Yeah. I think I've heard
Yeah.
of that. Yes,
It makes sense to me.
he does. He's probably is a crackhead. To be fair.
Well, crackhead might be a bit too harsh, but pothead I can see. I can definitely see Shaggy roll up a spliff. Oh, they're playing in this nonsense weather.
Gives Perel an
have
excuse to be shit versus spin.
Yeah, well, they have Suyash now with that loopy as fuck action and evades the outside edge of Porel first ball. It's got to be hard replicating that action. But there's
Tintin
not
wasn't live action though, was it?
I haven't watched the cartoon either.
No, I know which. I think he's talking about the movie. Yeah, but it's not live action. But it's one of those. It's the art style where it looks very close to reality, but it's not.
Anyway, dot ball to start off for Suyash.
Wait, was that a drop
There
catch?
was a lot of turn. Was
Hold
there?
on, what?
I haven't seen
I
any drop
missed it.
catch.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely
maybe
missed
our
it.
stream is behind. Maybe it's 9.2, which is a dropped catch.
No. It's not brand point two. I think we missed it. The first one must have been.
I will not be able to talk about this when Rob comes because I missed it.
Yeah, just rewind it, man.
But
Oh, wait.
does it?
No,
That's
no,
not
it
a
wasn't
drop
a drop
catch,
catch.
guys. That
Yeah.
flicked his pad,
Yeah, that missed everything.
and that wasn't crashing into the stumps either. So, and maybe we'll never get to see Rob, Richard, because this game is racing away right in front of our eyes. Should I turn the AC off? You guys want me
Yeah,
to do
go
this?
ahead.
RCB
Let's
fans?
finish this early.
Let's try this once again.
I don't want
There
them
we
to
go.
get like 120 or something now.
All right. Let's see if this works. I would not let my team play in this sort of visibility, by the way. Like, this is just bad.
Oh, Father Kimber's here.
Oh, is he? Bring him on.
Is it just me, or has their best batting been when they were almost eaten by moss?
Their best batting has been when all Miller and Porel were doing were pull shots. Like, that's all they did. That's all
Yeah,
they tried.
Perel was spamming it. And it is absolute miracle that somehow Romario... I can't tell what's worse, Jared. The fact that Romario bowled instead of Hazlewood or Bowie, or the fact that they only hit him for 9 runs.
I love the fact, though, that you could be 43 for 7 and you bring Romario on and he's like, I'm still going for 9, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if you know it's in my contract. I cannot be economical. It's not how I do things. Look at this scorecard, guys. This is pretty sexy.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could actually see it. It was
they
made.
changed it mid-game, and I can't remember.
Oh.
I don't know when they changed it.
It's been. This has been made with Muku's blood, just so that everyone knows.
All right, then. Well, we're kind of disappointed that we're not going to get the record now because they're definitely scoring over 49, aren't they?
It's a problem,
Yeah.
isn't it? But the other thing is, it's like I'm sitting there, and so I was doing another recording, and I thought I'll be about 5 overs late, right? And I'm looking up, going, they could be bowled out before I come over. Then I was on a phone call, and I was like, oh my god! And then Deepak called me to go, what's going on? I was like, watch the freaking watch along.
Yeah, well, Bhuvi and the Hoff were going crazy in the power play. But I think Varun, he predicted earlier that we're probably going to get a score of around 130 odd. It might still happen if Porel somehow manages to score 80 odd, I guess.
But as I was just saying, Jared, he cannot play spin to save his life.
Yeah, that the shot he almost got bowled on a minute ago was so bad. It was so full. I don't know how he missed it.
Well, a couple of singles in the game. Delhi moved to 45 for 7 in 9.4 overs. And I'm afraid, guys, it looks extremely hard now that they're going to get bundled out under 49.
I
should
want
turn
to
the
ask
AC
you
back
something,
on.
Varun.
Yes.
Have you looked at how the attacking percentage against Bhuvi last couple of years in the power play? because
The
there was
power
that
play.
long percentage of time where teams just stopped attacking him in the power play. And I think we could say that's over. People aren't trying to block him out anymore.
No, I can't say how I can check it.
Oh my God.
Wow. He really doesn't know how to play spin.
He's- So are these moths? I was only watching it a little bit. Is that what it is? Or what's the bug?
Some sort of bug. I've never been to Delhi, Jared. Ask Varun.
I've never been to Delhi.
Oh.
I've been to Delhi twice. I don't remember these bugs. I remember monkeys. I've seen monkeys.
I've weirdly not been to a lot of places in India.
It's a big place. Most people in India haven't been to most places. Most cities in India. Like Australians always, like people will say to someone in Australia, "Oh, you're from Australia? Where are you from?" And they'll be like, "Sydney." "Oh, my friend's got a relative in Adelaide." And the person from Sydney's like, "Well, I've never been to Adelaide. Like, why would I have gone to Adelaide? It's a big place."
Okay,
It's
they
not-
should just call off play. Clearly, Porel
Yeah.
can't function out there.
Yeah, that's.
He's got a moth in his eye.
He has
I
an
don't think he
actual
can
moth
normally
in his
function.
eye, people.
Oh my god.
He has a moth in his eye.
Here's
At
to
this
hoping he doesn't
stage,
have a moth up his nostril, because that would be nasty.
is it Jitesh the keeper?
Yeah.
Was he just blowing in his eyeball like a mum with like a small child?
Has Delhi been hit by the plague?
He has moth eye, says Richard.
Okay. Finally, the end of this over.
Oh wait, he pulls again.
Oh, it's not a pull.
Oh, it's a swivel. What is that? Pickup? I don't know what
It's
happened.
just like kind of a pickup off the back foot. 4 a single on the onside. So at the 10 over mark, Delhi are 46 for 7. That's quite a recovery from 13 for 6. Jared, when are you getting a haircut?
Why?
I'm just curious because I'm the long hair guy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you had
Yeah, you're stealing my
that as
thunder.
part of it. What is it? It's 27th of April now. I might have a bunch of events to do at the end of May, mid-May to the end of May, and if that happens, I might get a little trim. But I'm not going to get it cut. It's staying long.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Booby is getting attacked more.
This is where I play. This is where I send Varun the "I am God."
Yeah, I think it starts in the Impact Sub era, Jared. I think it was like 20-ish% before that. Now it's like 30.
Beautiful.
I can barely watch anything on this stream. I don't know how the batters are spotting anything.
I know
But
it's not good, is it?
Yeah.
It's not safe
Ease.
conditions to play cricket.
To ease the experience, Romario's back.
If Romario goes for 9 in these conditions,
It would be great if this Romario like takes 6 wickets in this over. Oh, sorry,
we need a hat trick.
100 wickets in this over. Oh,
Oh,
As
That
he's
is
do-
an ugly
No.
hack on the onside for a
you
single.
know how bad the pitch is when players can only score singles off Romario. They can't see, guys.
They're blind.
I'm bored of that nudge single now. Like I've seen
Yeah.
that so many times this game.
I think all the runs in this innings have been scored versus onside nudges and pull shots. And there was one cover drive thing or check shot by Miller. That's probably it.
I
I don't think they've got
genuinely
any
believe the
drop
best shot was Miller edging short of slip.
Yes.
There was that chippy shot down the ground as well, actually. That might have been the best one because he
Oh,
read
eh.
that. slow
Oh
ball.
my God, he's hit him for
Full-
6. He has it, has he?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
hit him
it's
for
a
6 from
big-
Mario. What a
And they've hit
legend.
49 all out. It remains.
There goes the record. Kyle Jamieson has hooked Romario away for 6 in this low visibility with a moth in his eye.
Romario is just genuinely the all-time goat of go for runs. He could finish this innings in this over as well. He could go for another 6 and still finish this innings.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, that 6 takes Delhi to 53 for 7 in 10.2 overs. And here's Romario again.
Geez, he timed that well as well, Jameson. He's picking him up all right for someone. He's like, no, this is how it looks in New Zealand because we have so many clouds, we never have any light.
Maybe at his height, he can see a bit
He's
more.
above the moths. He's like in Stranger Things. He's looking down on the upside down from above from the normal world.
Yeah. And is that another boundary?
Yep.
It is a bar.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute,
Mario.
guys. We've got to look at this properly here. So they have gone for 57 runs. Was that 50? Yeah, 57 runs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Romario in 10 balls has scored for 20 of those.
Yep.
To be fair, Rasik's gone for runs too. So the both of them.
But he got a wicket. Romario didn't.
By the way, I was just looking at my notes. My notes just say Boovie and Hazlewood.
Yeah, same. I was telling Varun that not too long ago. I was actually kind of tense about how I'm supposed to make notes and do this watch along at the same time, but it hasn't been an issue. My latest note is dust storm and moths. Ball.
Actually, he says, why is Romario so shit though? He should be better. He's a fine bowler if you want wickets. He's brilliant at getting wickets, and he's a really good strike bowler, like wickets per delivery. It's just that you have to know they are going to come with more runs than you have ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I believe that whenever Romario bowls a dot ball, they should plant a forest.
Oh, wait. Has he
They
done
should.
something?
Every time Romario bowls a dot ball, they should actually create a whole new planet, right, of greenery.
Did Dave
Is
that
it
do
now,
something
what's
to
the
his
term?
name there?
There's like a term if you go to another planet and you set up
Terraform.
Terraform, that's right. They should terraform a new planet for every dot ball from a Romario. Sorry, Varun, what were you saying, mate?
No, I think did Dave that do something to his knee there? He was holding it.
Oh, I missed that.
Romario?
No, Dave that.
Oh, okay.
DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
So I saw Boovie was swinging at about 2.8
Yeah, it's
degrees.
going off.
Oh, yeah, he is too. I saw Boovie was swinging at about 2.8 degrees. Was Hazlewood getting massive seam movement?
No.
No, he was just bouncing batters out.
There's a couple of shit shots by the batters.
The Samir Rizvi poke, and there was another poke. Tristan Stubbs.
I do think, though, like I was talking, because Deepak missed a little bit of it, and he was like getting me to run him through it. And it was a little bit like 36 all out or Stuart Broad's 8 for 24 or whatever it was, in that it did feel like every play missed was an edge, and every edge went to a fielder.
Yeah, that happened sometimes. But there was a Sri Lankan innings where it's like every false shot was getting out or something like that. Like freaks things happen.
And cricket fans don't really always like appreciate. And like I get it, but there are sometimes when you see a team collapse, and it's like it's because they're still playing like lots of plays and misses. They can't score a run, then they get an edge. And there's other days when it's just like every single normal play and miss or edge pass slip for 4 just goes to a fielder and it's caught.
Wide ball. Is that the first wide? I think that's the first extra.
No, we had Boovie bowled one.
Oh, we had one.
Yeah,
Yes,
Boovie
yes.
bowled a shocker, didn't he, down the leg side? That with the keeper was Jitesh was saved from 5 wides.
Yep. Anyway, we've got Delhi at 59 for 7 now in 11.1 overs. And what do you guys think Suyash Sharma's neck exercise regimen is like? Because he's got to do something to not get injured bowling like that.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not natural.
Maybe he sleeps on one side of the bed always.
Shankar, there are 2 Rinkus and neither of them came off today. So
Dot wide dot. 59 for 7 Delhi in 11.2 overs. Here's Suyash once again.
oh,
Ooh!
it's a good
It's
ball.
a wrong one. Didn't read that, Jameson. And it's another dot. Lots of trees planted in this game. Maybe those moths will have a new home.
Hazlewood's warming up, guys.
Right then, they're going to bowl him out. It's going to end this innings. We're going to have an early night.
To be fair, Suyan just bowled really well. I know
Yeah.
these are maybe not 2 of your greatest players of spin. But like a lot of times this year, I've really been upset. Not upset's the wrong word, but I've been like he's struggled with length. He's really bowled an interesting length today.
He's got the ball to turn quite sharply as well.
Yeah.
The first one was a really tough ball. I mean, I know Porel sucks versus spin, but that was still tough. Continues to hit the same channel, Suyash. Continues to accumulate dots. Delhi 59 for 7 in 11.5 overs.
Kyle James is just waiting for Romario to come back on.
Well, does Rajat ever plan on giving the ball to Krunal? Because I think he just doesn't want to do that today.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I mean, maybe is Burrell good against left arm finger spin?
He strikes it at 190 odd, but he's still averaging 17.
Yeah, so his overall record in the IPL is 15 128 versus spin. It's like 17 193 versus slow left armers.
Beautiful. Well, 59 for 7 Delhi in 12 overs. If they get to 120, they'd have done really, really well.
Oh, Jared, we haven't seen the 12th over today.
I mean, I'm not sure this is a game for 12 over.
Will we still see 13th over wicket, though? That's the big one.
Are we on like some sort of Afghan TV?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, so Bayram, this is awesome because Bayram doesn't know what's about to come. There's an ad that shows on our stream, right, Bayram, and it's for some sort of cola, called Bull Cola energy drink type thing, right? But wait for the logo, and when that logo comes up, you have to tell me where they have stolen that logo from because it is so fucking obvious. We've in fact, Rakshit or Vignesh may even have the JPEG for you as Krunal comes on. First one he's bowled that, and I think Perel actually backed away to say no, I wasn't ready, and so that's a dead ball.
Moth in his eye again.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually have a graphic made up of their cola logo and this other logo. We may not have it for the live today, but I think you should be able to pick it pretty. It's a fairly well-known logo, which is why I was like, why are you using this?
I'll wait for it.
There was a restaurant. There was a restaurant in Sri Lanka years ago. First time I went to Sri Lanka, so 2009, I think, 2010. And there was a restaurant that I drove past that was called Burger Hut.
Okay.
And it had the Pizza Hut logo and everything else, but just instead of the word pizza, it just said burger.
Actually, there was this really fun joint for Desi food in Canada, in Etobicoke, called Karai Point. And I used to go there fairly frequently. And opposite of Karai Point was this religious shop, I'm assuming. And the name of that shop was Puja Hut. And that's one of my favorite names ever for any shop.
By the way, that last ball went out to deep mid wicket, and Tim David looked like he was in the fucking dark.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, did the light turn off or something? What happened there?
I want. Oh, what a ball!
Okay, did that hit the pad?
He's giving him.
He's
tall
very
guy.
tall, though.
You've got to
He's
review
very
that.
tall. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle's
I don't
like,
think that's out.
Kyle Jamison's like, fuck it, I don't care. This is bullshit. Yeah. Oh no, he has reviewed it. He kind of reviewed it as he was on his way off, as if to say, I don't want to review it. And Perel's like, you have to review it. He's like, do I?
Doesn't this umpire kind of look like Srisant?
Oh, I didn't see him.
You guys should check that out. Well, we might have had our 8th wicket because...
So I'll be saying they're playing it like an ODI, and that's why I'm bored. When it was playing like a test match, I was loving it. The moment it became an ODI, I'm hating it.
So, Krunal Pandya and Tim David are trying to pull off Jared's hairstyle and they're failing. It's just not the same.
God, this is Plum, isn't it? I don't care how fucking tall he is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
in my mind it was higher, but that's not particularly high, is it?
Same.
Yeah. I mean,
Also,
I would have given it out on the field. It just looked so straight. It looked like it pitched on middle and leg and was just going to hit the middle of middle. I mean, it is high, to be fair, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to go over.
At best, or at worst, it's clipping. And it's probably not even clipping. It's probably 3 reds. Okay.
1 red, 2 red.
Oh,
Umpire's call was high. Also,
Nicely
I
done.
thought that pitched on middle. It pitched on off. So it was the Akshar Patel one that creates the weird angle for you. Anyway, he's out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is an interesting way to give a dismissal. He went like that from the side. Very sensual from Srisant's doppelganger. Anyway, Kyle Jamieson departs for 12. Delhi 8 down for 62 in 12.
I still didn't see the umpire, Bayram, but I'm assuming when you say Srisant's doppelganger, you don't mean new muscular acting version of...
Somewhere in the middle. Not the lanky young version.
Yeah. But not the beefed up, roided out Srisant feeder.
Yeah. So he played in the Under 19 World Cup with Virat, I believe. Yeah.
The umpire?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, there's a cola ad on now. This is the other cola. This is the non-fun cola.
Yeah, it was the super cola.
Oh, this is super non-fun. They don't even have a logo.
No.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's the most generic cola-looking cola I've seen.
Yeah. Do you know what super cola looks like, guys? It looks like the cola you get in a Hollywood movie when they don't have a big enough budget to even put the effort in. Oh, there it is. It's on the side of the screen now.
Yeah.
X-Bull.
Oh yeah, Chicago Bulls. Surely.
It's almost exactly the same. We put them
Yeah.
up next to each other, Bayram. It's like there's a couple of like small differences. It's like frame for frame the Chicago Bulls logo.
Wow, that is a proper rip-off.
Yeah.
I think there's a
But I guess
Telugu
you could-
movie they rip it off as well.
You could get away with that in Afghanistan, I'm guessing.
Well, apparently
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. Imagine Super Cola does product placement in a movie and people wouldn't even know. They'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
product placement." Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
So Kuldeep has come out. He's got a single.
Jared, what's your favorite cartoon of all time?
Movie or TV show?
TV show.
Duckman.
Never watched it, but I bet it's funny.
Duckman is so. I don't think they even could show it anymore. It was probably cancelled.
oh, what was that TV show, Jared? It's like Tattooed Alien Teenage something.
Oh yeah, we still haven't watched that, have we?
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Bayram needs to know about that show.
Yeah.
Tattooed
Someone in the
Beverly
comments,
Hills
please put
Ninjas
that
or
up.
something.
Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah,
Either. I've been
was
watching
it Tattooed
Invincible
Teenage
recently.
Beverly Hills Ninjas, I think.
Yeah,
You
so-
guys should watch Invincible on Prime. Invincible is great.
Oh, okay. So Duckman was. It's just before I think Family Guy and what's the one? What's the other one that's really big?
I'm distracted by
American
Unibrow
Dad?
right now.
No, yeah, before those two, and it was like one of the first adult cartoons that was made for adults. And Jason Alexander plays a private detective, and he's got a child who's a Siamese twin, and it's just like it's so offensive to every different group in this, like all the way through.
Oh, South Park.
It's kind of like South Park, but it's animated a lot better than South Park. And I don't know who made it, or I don't know if they've gone on to do anything else, but like that and Pinky and the Brain. Do you guys know Pinky and the Brain?
Is Jake
No.
Alexander the one from Seinfeld, isn't he?
Yeah. It was a
didn't know
really
we
good
were-
cast, the Duckman, and for like 2 years it was kind of popular, and then I think it just got swamped by everything else.
I didn't
but
know we were doing adult cartoons or, like non-kid shows, because then for me, Rick and Morty wins hands down.
Okay. Well,
That's
if you
I
want my
like the
kids
earlier
one,
seasons. I think it went downhill.
yeah, my kids one is Pinky and the Brain, which is basically about two rats. One of which they gave like too much brains to, and the other one they took too much brains away from. And then every episode they try and take over the world, right? And the main rat Brain is he basically is pretending to be Orson Welles the whole way through, and it's so weird. And it was again it had a short run and then died, and then people called for it to come back, and it came back briefly. It's more popular now than it probably was when it came out. Another wide.
Single
yeah.
dot wide. That's how this over has gone. Delhi are 66 for 8 now, 13.2 overs.
I love that every 5 games we just end up talking about kids' TV shows from different eras, though.
Yeah.
Well, someone in the chat
It was
asked me
Tattooed
what my favorite
Teenage
cartoon
Alien
was.
Fighters from Beverly Hill.
Tattooed teenage alien fight. I'm gonna look that up, guys, and I'm gonna send myself a message for later.
Defended straight back to the bowler. This is quite boring. Delhi 66 for 8 and 13.
Oh, by the way, speaking of random conversation, did you know Jared nearly directed a porno?
I briefly skimmed over that message in our group chat, and I thought you guys were just taking the piss. But that's interesting. I know Jared almost went to a Diddy party. That I know.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Were
kind
those
of-
two things linked?
I'm kind of almost. I'm like a pornographic version of Forrest Gump. In more ways than one,
Forrest-
really.
Where Forrest runs, but with baby lotion.
Yeah, he's running, and then just every now and again he stops at the baby lotion store.
Oh,
Playing a miss. That one turned sharply. Okay,
Sorry,
I'll
guys.
turn the AC off. So, Jared, you missed this, but every time I turn the AC off, there's a wicket. Let's try it once again.
Oh. I mean, you must have been flicking that switch up and down.
Well, at the start, I never had it on, and then I turned it on, no wickets.
So Jared,
Instantly, I
Richard is
turned it
saying
back
life is
on.
like a box of vibrators.
You never know which butt plug
Oh
you're
my
going to
god.
get. That's a very bad ball.
Yeah. You tried to.
The worst part is that he nearly played it, Kuldeep.
Yeah. I think he nearly cut it away.
This is Kuldeep's, like, genuinely most favorite innings, though, isn't it? He's come out. He doesn't have to do anything here. He could just bat like Kuldeep.
That's a good question by Karthik. He's asking you, Varun, what the average turn is, because it has been turning quite viciously off the deck. We just haven't talked about it because the game's been over since the
I
power play.
forgot this is an actual cricket game.
Oh, dear. He's got an awful mess there, Kuldeep, trying to play a flick off his pads. It was just outside leg stump.
He looked like me over there. That's how
I
look like.
It was not a
playing
good
on the
shot,
onside.
was it?
Yeah, so Delhi 67 for 8 now after 14 overs. I guess they'll just crawl their way to 100 if they're lucky.
Yeah, decent amount of turn. It's not
Got
bad.
a super chat by Rudra Patel. If you could bring that up, Varun. I'll log in afterwards as well. I don't know why it logged me out. Anyway, Rudra says, Hi, Bairam. Glad to have you back. I've been rooting for the Kingsmen in the PSL this season. What's your prediction for the final stretch? Well, if the teams continue to maintain their form, then we should have Peshawar face one of Islamabad or Multan in the final. But I love it when T20 cricket gets random, so I'm rooting for the Kingsmen as well. Let's have Hyderabad in the final because they've been such a weird, wonky team. And I just like some of their players, man.
Is this
I
the
love
Multan
Marcel
which isn't the actual Multan that was there before, right?
Yes, this is Sialkot, which then turned into Multan later on. I call them the Multan Kot Sultalians.
So what happened to the actual Multan?
That's now Pindis.
Right, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
it's the Rizwan team.
Sialkot Stallions on the old league?
Sialkot Stallions never actually played a game, Jared. They were one of the new teams, and then I think the owners defaulted to something, so then Multan...
No, but before the
came back.
PSL,
There's
in the
some of
league
the
before
original one.
That's the ABN AMRO League, right?
Yeah.
The original domestic T20 comp. That Sialkot Stallions, the OG Sialkot Stallions, are one of the most successful T20 teams ever.
Yeah, they were incredible. So I've got, in fact, I think Zed wears some of these T-shirts. Someone designed like alternate logos for all the teams, and like so it was the Royal Pindi Rams. Who were the Dolphins?
Karachi Dolphins.
Karachi Dolphins. And this guy did this. It's still one of the coolest cricket things I've ever owned. He did some IPL ones as well, but he said to me he only had spares of the Pakistani ones because he'd done those first. And I think he gave me a Super Kings one and maybe one of the other IPL teams. But the Pakistani ones were great. It's such a cool thing that this guy did. But of course, that league never existed after that.
Yeah. Well, actually, it just transformed into what we now know as the National T20. They made it boring. They took away the fun team names.
Yeah.
Which they never should have done. Now we have Karachi Blues, Karachi Whites, Karachi Greens. Who gives a fuck? At least it's better than a bank playing natural gas or something. That's what happens in Pakistan's domestic, right? SNGPL versus HPL.
Have you guys seen the Delhi tweet?
No.
I mean, I feel bad for the social media department, but they tweeted a new chapter begins. Can't wait for you all to see our Sahil in action. And of course, the memes under this are just brutal.
Ouch. Well, to be fair to him, he got a really good one.
Yeah.
Tough ball to negotiate that one in swinging Yorker. Okay, that's overdone. 4 singles off that Krunal Pandya over, and Delhi are now 71 for 8 after 15. So, yeah, they'd be lucky to get to 100, I suppose. Abhishek Porel will be happy that he'll finally get to play some pace now.
Yeah. You could keep Krunal on, though, right? Kuldeep's not going to smack him.
No. Perel is in.
Yeah. I would probably just keep him on and just see how I go. But yeah, there will be more pace bowled.
Come on, guys, send some super chats. Don't be boring.
This is one of my favorite games to bowl in, though. Like when you're a spinner, and why is it coming around the wicket? Whoa! Yeah, I was gonna say, did he just decide to come around the wicket without telling the batter then? And that's been called for a dead ball.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's I think
Good
he's saying
umpiring.
I did tell the batter, but the batter didn't move. But again, that's
Well, they've counted it as a dot.
no, I don't think so. Have they? I
Seems
thought the
like it.
umpire called it a dead ball.
I don't know. The graphics haven't updated, so
Oh, well, the ump has an issue once again. What's going on over here?
Yeah, it was called a dead ball.
Hmm.
But it's still on our screen. You're right. It's on our screen and on the TV screen, so everyone's confused.
Everyone's confused. I think even the ump is confused.
Yeah.
Come on, Kuldeep. Give us a boundary or throw your wicket away.
He doesn't
Why
really
would
do
he-
either of those things, does he?
Why would he change his angle, Suya? She was doing so well coming over the wicket.
I think it's because he's not getting wickets. That's why he's been very good defensively, but he's
Yeah.
he's trying the magic ball here, the one which angles in terms of, I'd imagine.
It actually has been a really fine spell. Not that it would count for much, but this is some good confidence lifting for him.
Mhm.
It really is a tough gig to be a
Oh my
wrist
God.
spinner for RCB.
Did he just bowl an off spinner?
I'll have to see.
I don't know. Definitely spun away.
His arm dropped a long way. If it was a wrong un, it was a weird wrong un.
Mm.
Wonder what shampoo he uses, Rajat Patidar.
So Rudra Patel is saying this is the most cricket's been talked about on this. You're not wrong, actually.
I know
somehow.
Bayram's really coming strong with talking about cricket.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
oh,
he's
Oh,
in.
hold him! The
Yep,
AC was
finally.
off. I just want to point
Yeah,
this out,
finally.
guys. I will turn it back on. My apologies, Delhi fans. But you know what? I think Suyash really deserved that wicket. I'm happy for him. And I'm sorry for questioning his change of angle.
So what happened after Saturday? We have only got low-scoring games. I believe they've used up the quota for the runs on Saturday, and they're basically on low. What do you call it? Like the slow speed.
That hit a crack.
Oh my god!
Go and have a look. I think the slow-mo, if you guys get another look at that, I'm pretty sure that ball just hit a crack and then just spun back in.
I just
and
love
the
how
one
you're still doing actual cricket analysis, Jared.
I'm pretty sure the ball before was an off spinner as well.
Hmm.
Poor
Well,
Kuldeep.
Kuldeep walks back for an 11 ball 3. Delhi are now 9 down for
Nah,
71
and
and
it's a
15.3
strategic
overs. What a time to take a strategic timeout. This is actually a cue for you guys to send us a really fun super chat. Make us do some stuff which has nothing to do with cricket.
I mean,
keep it
you don't
PG.
need to ask it. Yeah.
How much of the tournament have you followed so far, Bayram?
I've followed it here and there, you know, on Cricinfo and everything, and I've watched clips. I haven't really particularly watched any live cricket, you know. They do
Yeah.
not exaggerate, Jared, when they say that you don't get any sleep with a newborn. So that I've learned.
Yeah.
But he's an easy baby, that helps. It's just that sometimes they want milk and the entire neighborhood needs to know.
What? Okay, so I can give you a really important tip here straight away, which is you could follow the entire NBA playoffs.
And the
Because-
Raptors are in it, right? Like they beat Cleveland last night.
So you get a chance with a newborn baby to watch sport overnight. So whatever sport is on overnight, I think it must have been Zed. We had Zed during. I want to say Border Gavaskar. No, it wasn't Border Gavaskar. It might have been Australia, South Africa. And I wasn't planning on covering the series. I was up every night anyway, so I just took the baby with me. And is this another wicket? Is this
I think
it?
it's highlights.
This is the old one.
highlights.
This is KL.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in the timeout, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, like that's one of the very cool things. The other problem is though that you are constantly just a zombie. But that stops after about 4 to 5 months.
Oh, it's that long?
Yeah.
He is 52 days old today, so I suppose we are 40% the way there.
It just depends on the baby, to be honest. Clem was really easy, but Ezekiel had to be held by someone for ages, or had to be in the room with someone for ages. And Zed was terrible. Couldn't sleep for the first 4 months of his life. Hasn't stopped sleeping since.
The thing with Zoran is that he, since, you know, his first week has been puking milk every now and then, and that freaks the crap out of my wife, even though I tell her it's a very normal thing for a baby to do. But he goes full projectile, right? So it's scary. And we have worked out this method of after feeding him, we keep him on top of us
Yeah.
for like 40 odd minutes. And that really takes everything out of you, man.
So that's kind of what happened with Zed, of like he wouldn't keep it down. We brought Zed out to Australia on a flight, and we had 8 spare outfits, and he went through all 8.
Wow.
He just kept vomiting on himself the whole time. Again, still, the last time I took him on a flight, I think he had a blood nose, and he was like 9. So might just be planes in him.
That runs in the family anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
So who's winning the NBA then? OKC once again?
Yeah, I mean, Spurs and the Nuggets have been terrible so far. To be fair, Spurs didn't have Wemby for a little bit of it, but they haven't looked very good. Nuggets should be going in 5, although Timberwolves just got 2 massive injuries, which might bring Nuggets back into it. But yeah, I mean, the 3 best sides are obviously in the West, and if one of them gets knocked out in the first round and the Spurs don't look as good as we thought they were going to look, suddenly OKC sitting there going, well, this is easy.
Funniest thing for me would be if Orlando knock out Detroit. That would be hilarious. Oh, that's another wrong one. We're back, by the way. It's a dot ball. Delhi 71 for 9 and 15.4 overs.
It really is spinning a lot, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's quite violent out there in terms of turn.
I said that other one hit a crack before, and it absolutely did, but I'm not sure it did that. I mean, like, it turned back a long way.
It's spun it's spun 2 degrees. 2.5
yeah, but
degrees.
Kuldeep made it look like it rolled along the ground and spun sideways. I mean, fair play to him. He might be... Is he the best tail-ender blocker in the game at the moment?
Yeah.
Maharaj?
I think he makes too many runs to be called that.
Yeah, I thought Maharaj had a bit more game to his game. What does Maharaj average? Let's have a look at Test.
This is a good question.
Yeah,
Prediction. Do you think they'll chase this in the power play?
It would be fun to watch. But there are a couple of super chats, buddy, that you missed, so might as well bring those up.
Indeed.
There was
So
one by
Lokesh
Bart.
is saying, happy to see Behram back.
Hey, we all are.
Yep.
So
Lokesh,
Bart
you-
8881 is saying, should we just skip the rest of the league stage and have RCB and Punjab play a best of 3 final? Yeah, you know,
I
I
mean,
don't
to be
wanna-
fair, Sunrisers have suddenly looked pretty good, haven't they?
Yeah, and as long as Vaibhav is on one, then Rajasthan are serious.
Okay.
I mean, if Vaibhav does go on a run, he
Mohammed-
could win them the tournament, right?
Mohammed
think that
says
he can-
Spurs are 3-1. They are 3-1, but they're not playing well, is what I'm saying. They can be 3-1. All they want.
Jerry Bancroft also has a super chat that you could bring up, Varun. He says, I suggest follow the NHL playoffs. So when I was living in Canada, I just watched the Super Bowl because it was an event and people would bring chip and dip, and I love chip and dip. Otherwise, I really don't enjoy football, man.
That's
and when
not
I say
football.
football, I mean American. Yeah, exactly.
That's not football.
even...
It's hockey.
Hand egg.
It's hockey, isn't
No,
it?
this is
Oh,
hockey.
NHL is hockey? That's even worse because the
I
Maple
can't
Leafs
believe
suck.
you're a Canadian citizen and you don't know that the NHL is hockey. I'm sorry.
why.
I don't want to be a racist here, but you should be giving back your passport.
Yeah.
I don't know why I read NFL, but NHL I've only watched when the Maple Leafs made it to the playoffs, and every time the Boston Bruins would ruin them, so I stopped.
They say Maple Leafs.
Did I say Maple Leafs? Yeah, Toronto.
Oh,
Maple
wow.
Leafs.
I think that's the most Canadian name I've ever heard. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
used to be like,
Got a big
it
leaf
just
on
sounds
them,
made
don't
up. Huh?
Is it a
Are
big
they
blue
good, though?
leaf on the front of their jersey?
Are the Maple Leafs any good now? Richard, you would know.
Oh, wow. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hacky shot to mid-off for 4.
Somehow, I don't know how. Did he try pulling it and it just went straight?
It was just weird. But he doesn't... So that's not his pull. His pull is a swivel pull. I don't know what he was trying.
Yeah, he did. That was just, I want to hit the ball hard.
Yeah.
There's pace back on, and I can actually bat against it.
Yep. That's exactly what's happened over there.
He's weirdly good versus good length.
That boundary takes Delhi to 75 for 9 and 16.2 overs. The Hoff is bowling his last. Give us a 4 for end this game.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
And it's
he's
done.
done it.
He's
and
done
this
it.
time he's done it with the AC on. So
Wow. Does that even count?
And Delhi
4
are all
for
out for
12.
75.
Yeah.
that's bad.
They fucking earned that 75.
I'm disappointed.
Lasted-
I was hoping for a 14-all out, Jared.
Yeah. That's the problem with these kinds of scores is, like, it's only fun if you're bowled out for, like, you know, if you're bowled out for nothing. Do you remember when South Africa were playing Australia and they had them, 19 for 9 or whatever it was? Like, it was really low. And you're like, yeah. And then, like, Nathan Lyon bats for a while. And you're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, was it Australia who nearly got the world record last year versus West Indies?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't even
I think
I
remember.
think
Stark took his six for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
wait,
was another one, right?
Didn't they get the world record?
No. I think Green drops a catch or someone drops a catch. I remember
No,
that. I
they
was
didn't get
so
the world
annoyed.
I
record.
think it
New
was
Zealand
29
still
all
have it.
out, 27 all out, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was they missed it by one run. I want to say.
There was a drop catch though. I do remember this.
Yes.
We covered that game. I think we had Mash on.
Yeah. I
I've
remember that.
definitely
We
covered
did.
that game. I remember it now. But anyway, Delhi bowled out for 75 and 16.3 overs. The Hoff ends with 4 for 12 in 3.3 overs, and then Bhuvi took 3 for 5 in 3 power play overs. Underrated performance is Suyash, who, what did he end up with? Check, Varun.
Bowled like 4 overs, 1 for 7. I want to say.
Actually bowled quite well.
Should we take a 10-minute break and then come back with the 30
Yeah,
minutes
4
of
overs,
cricket
1 for
that we're going
7.
to see?
How do we take these breaks usually? It's just ads?
We'll be back in 10 minutes' time here on Combox.
All right then.
We love the game, but we love the stories. Fans have stories. Former players have stories. Journalists have stories as well. Combox brings them all together. The game lives on.
Edition of the Good Areas Most Improved IPL Player Award. And for those who don't know, we've already done 3 editions of this for Test cricket. But there is a key difference here. We've used a 3-year cycle for comparison. So it's the quality of a player from 2023 to 25 versus 2020 to 22. And we also know that the impact sub rule has supercharged run rates. So we can't charge these players on raw stats, as that would favour the patriarchy and be unfair on all the bowlers. That is where true values and the impact metrics come into the picture to help us contextualise the numbers better. We also have to say, even though Jasprit Bumrah actually improved miles, it doesn't make sense for a superstar like him, as he was before him, to be in contention for this award. And while Virat Kohli may have upped his intent, woohoo! He is the same man who once nearly made 1,000 runs in a single season. So we arbitrarily ruled those two out before we even knew that that was the case. A quick reminder that rookies can't be nominated for this award. So unfortunately, MS Dhoni is ineligible. Also, if you have improved only in 2025, we're looking at you, Devdutt Padikkal, you're not going to make it because we're looking at 3-year cycles. And here is a token shout out to players like Heinrich Klaassen and Phil Salt. They actually weren't in the playing 11s in that previous period. So technically in the IPL, they haven't improved. Another interesting player was Ruturaj Gaikwad. While his numbers certainly got better in the present cycle, it was only in his second season, and first full one, that he made the most runs at a healthy strike rate in a title-winning run for CSK. A few more players missed out, like Nicholas Puran, Sky, Marcus Stoinis. In the case of the first two, it's because they went from very good players to potentially all-time great in their 3-year runs. Stoinis started scoring at a much quicker rate, but his rise wasn't as big. And also, you can only have so many names in this list. Jaiswal was a name that actually came up a lot of times when asked for nominees on Twitter. And it's a great shout because his raw and true value numbers improve. But he also starts really young. And unlike his Rajasthan Royals teammate Rian Parag, his floor was always a lot higher. So, we've told you a bunch of people that haven't made it, but we did end up with 10 people who did. And we're going to take that group and we're going to shrink that down to 3 before we find one person who has improved more than anyone else. So welcome to the second least prestigious award in the IPL, after the Fair Play, the Good Areas Most Improved Player Award.
My latest book is The Art of Batting. It delves deep into how the best players ever made their runs. Get your copy today.
Captain Shreyas Iyer was close to winning an IPL title with KKR and Punjab in back-to-back years. But his batting came a long way as well. After missing out in the 2023 season, he had a good year as a role player in a strong Kolkata batting lineup, followed by his best batting season ever for Punjab. On raw numbers, he has an exponential rise. He was at +4 true average and -6 true strike rate in the first period, and now that is 17 and 14 respectively. So he scores quicker and is harder to dismiss now. And while he does have more not outs than he used to, he also scores more runs per inning. In fact, when you look at impact per innings, no batter has improved as much as he has. It actually starts from hitting spin. While he was relatively faster in ODI cricket, he didn't actually score at a true strike rate of over 10 against the tweakers in the IPL until after his debut season. For years, he had a true strike rate of less than 10 against the spinners. In the last 2 seasons, he is above that. And of course, he's combined that with an ability not to get dismissed. He's still not quite in the spin basher class of Puran, Klaasen, Rajat Patidar, but he is the fastest he's been in quite a while. But he has started to bash pace in the IPL. In 2025, he had a true strike rate of 36 at a solid true average. That is huge, even compared to his 2024 year. He is far more ruthless versus the full and back of the length deliveries than he ever was before, and he's become a superior player of the pull, and he's also able to handle good lengths a lot better. He's just become a more complete player overall. His prime unlocked a whole new style as well. And the cult of Shreyas Iyer is getting bigger by the day. While Shubman Gill's T20I performances were not enough to make it for the Indian team, although it's a pretty hard side to get into, he's certainly been one of the best IPL players. The talent has been there since his first year in 2018. In fact, the following season, he won the Emerging Player Award. But the next 2 for KKR were quite middling, and he wasn't even retained. The Gujarat Titans got him, and he had an okay year, and they won the title. But Gill's true values go from minus to 19 and 14. And like Shreyas, he improves on both fronts. His impact per innings basically rises from nothing to 3.4. And a major reason for this was 2023, where he ended up making the second most runs all time in a season, just behind Kohli. And he did that with a true strike rate of 20. So it was a high impact accumulation in a season where they were a ball away from going back to back. In 2025, he made all the runs along with Sai Sudarshan and Josh Butler. He's obviously a better player of spin than seam, but he's just getting better at both of them. And it makes more of an impact versus the quicks, because he was actually under par on both average and strike rate in the last cycle. And he's now able to score faster from his flicks and his cover drives, but he's far more dangerous in the V. That also means he covers a lot of different parts of the ground. He gets better at facing good and back of a length seam, but he also smashes the fuller deliveries more. Versus spin, he's just improved against all the lengths. Obviously, some of Gill's improvement has come down to him maturing with age, but he's still not in the peak batting ages, so he can get better. Shivam Dube has such gravitas that teams change their bowling plans when he's at the crease. In IPL 2024, he only faced 56 deliveries of spin compared to 188 of pace. And there was a good reason for that. In the season before, he tonked the slower bowlers at a strike rate of 173. And yet the most incredible stat on him is that for CSK, he actually has a better true strike rate against pace than spin. In the last 3 IPL seasons, Dube has an impact of 3.88 per innings compared to minus 0.42 in the 3 years before that. On true average and strike rate, he's at 14 and 11 respectively, a jump up from being in the negative. Interestingly enough, though, the 3-year timelines don't quite match for Dube. His absolute best covers both of these periods. It goes from 2022 until 2024. But you cannot win this award by gerrymandering your years. So in the first period, he actually has a high true average versus spin, but it was a little bit below par when it came to speed. And now he's traded that average for faster runs. And against pace, he's better at not being dismissed as well as hitting it. He really understands his game against spin. He's ruthless against full and shorter lengths, but he defends the ball less than he used to, so he's still getting off strike. And previously, he obviously against pace had a trouble with the back of a length or shorter deliveries, and now not as much. Shivam Dube basically went from being a middling squad player to one of the most valuable role players in the competition, and has played quite a bit for India as well. That makes him an easy shout for this award. Air Abhishek Sharma showed glimpses of his potential way back in 2018 on his IPL debut. He made 46 off 19 versus RCB, and that was before he'd even been in the SMAP. He ends up being traded to the Sunrisers, but he's kind of stuck as a lower order batter for them. But at the same time, he's an opener domestically. He finally goes in at the top in the IPL in 2021, and in his second outing in that role, he scored a 16-ball 33 versus Mumbai Indians. However, SRH didn't retain him at the end of the mega auction. He was bought back for 6.5 crores. In 2022, he has a decent year. More than 400 runs, an above par average, and a good true strike rate. This was before the impact sub era, so his raw strike rate of 133 doesn't look that amazing. But his evolution begins in 2024. His true strike rates are plus 51 and 41 in the 2 seasons. Against spin, It's plus 84 and 119. Think about this. There are actual players in the IPL who score at 119 or less versus spin. Talking to you, Ajinkya Rahane. And that's how much per ball Abhishek Sharma is scoring over the expected total. If you look at the two timelines, his average has actually gone just slightly down. The difference, of course, is how much quicker he is scoring, because his true strike rate goes up to 38. And his impact per innings goes from 0.7 to 2.6. And he gets significantly quicker against both pace and spin. And he was a spin hitter before, just not insane like it is now. And we've come to a point now where he can run away with the game regardless of what kind of bowler he's up against. The 2024 season made Travashek famous and got us all thinking about 300s all the time. Teams absolutely are terrified by him. The 18-ball half-century against New Zealand in the World Cup final was just exactly what we'd all been waiting for. Abhishek Sharma goes from being a talented bloke to a transformative T20 batter. This guy is quite literally the limit on Air Abhishek's potential. Till 2023, Rian Parag got out for single digits in exactly half of his IPL innings, which feels like a cricket version of binary. But it wasn't like he scored at a ridiculous clip to make up for this inconsistency. He was striking at less than 125. And yet, he had always shown glimpses of this talent. In 2019, he became the then youngest batter to score an IPL 50. And for Assam, he debuted at only 15. Plus, he was also an under-19 World Cup winner. After his debut season, though, he never averaged 20 or struck at 140 for the next 4 years. Cut to 2024, and the only two men with more runs that year were Virat Kohli and Ruturaj Gaikwad. In 2025, he had the 7th best true strike rate of the 33 batters with 300 or more runs. So he's given us a solid anchor season and then an attacking year, showcasing his range. Of all the batters we nominated, he had one of the biggest deltas between the two cycles. He's gone from a -8 on true average to a +7 and a -21 on true strike rate to 3 on those respective metrics. Those are huge swings. He obviously prefers facing pace to spin, but he's also been working on that, and he's so much better than he used to be. And of course, it's not just batting. He became the 4th youngest player to ever captain an IPL team last year. And that was after some success with the SMAT as well. When he first
We love the game, but we love the stories. Fans have stories. Former players have stories. Journalists have stories as well. Combox brings them all together. The game lives on.
Welcome back to Combox Live. Varun and I are here with you for the second innings. Jared's back as well. RCB have to chase down 76 to solidify this spot in the top 2. Got a super chat.
Do you think they'll do it, lads?
I think it's good. I think they had just about enough.
Jerry Bancroft, probably not related to Cameron, says Leafs are out and bottom of the table. Well, yeah, I expect that from the Toronto Maple Leafs. They had this one really good player in between, though. Austin something? It's all right.
I mean, a minute ago, you thought we were talking about American football. I think you could just walk away, man.
I think it's a jumpsuit saying Priyanchari and Suryavanshi to open the batting for India in the Ireland T20 series.
What about Prab Simran?
I mean, I assume Abhishek is rested and not dropped in this hypothetical.
It's in Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's any reason to send Suryavanshi over to Malahide or Stormont, because I just think there's so much drinking that can be done. It's just a waste for someone who's underage.
You know, I once visited Malahide and there wasn't any cricket on, and you cannot tell it's a cricket ground. You cannot.
I mean, to be fair, like by Irish drinking standards, he might be too young. Sorry, too old.
Hey, was Robbie tell us recently he was 36 when he first started drinking alcohol?
Was it 28, I want to say?
Yeah,
Or 25.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's pretty late.
How old were you, Jared?
And my kids watching. You mean properly drank or like was shared some alcohol from an adult?
Yeah, go both. Why not?
I would say I was probably. There's pictures of me as a baby holding beers. So.
Very Australian of you. All Australian Jared Kimber.
I would probably say my parents let me try a little bit of alcohol around 11, 12. First time I really drank was 14.
Okay, that is quite young.
That is young. I was boring. I was 18. It was right after the A levels. We went straight to the pub.
Is that the legal age in the UK?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
actually
16,
no.
but you need an adult to buy your drink or something.
Yeah. Oh, and of
Oh,
course,
I
this
thought.
is a terrible ball down the lead side. That is
Yep.
a little bit of bat on it, I think, and it's gone for 4.
No, it's actually
Yep.
not even 16. You can drink at any point.
I was going to
think.
say, from
But
the
you-
age of it's 11 or 12, you can drink in
Yeah.
a pub when you have dinner.
No, I think
Okay.
an adult has to buy it for you.
Yeah, the adult has to buy it for you, and you have to be eating.
Yep. You need to have a meal.
It's
with
got
it, yeah.
England's got this crazy little loophole. So if you had like I think we could. I don't know if Sakurai's old enough. It might be 13 or 14. I can't remember when it comes in. But if we took him to dinner in a pub, we could order him a drink to go with his dinner if we wanted to.
That's fun. Pretty lax.
I mean, we
Anyway,
wouldn't because I don't think he could handle his piss. But
Jacob Bethel is off the mark. First ball with a boundary. Glanced away to find leg. And
are you just
You
watching
think
on a
he would've-
potato? We just called that.
do you think that he's learnt more playing that shot than he would have in county cricket?
Now that is a good question. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I was 17. So,
In Canada,
no, in Pakistan. Murray
that's
Brewery.
got to be young for Pakistan.
Well, where it's not legal. I might have gotten myself into trouble just claiming that. But yeah, I don't know.
It's not like you to get yourself in trouble
What's
with
the average
Pakistani
drinking age for a
authorities.
burger, Baron?
No comments.
I find it really fascinating. Like, people from Asia when they come over to the West and have like problems with that, and then obviously the same when it happens in going in the opposite. But I remember my friend Subhash Jayaraman, who's obviously the podcasting legend, Cricket Couch, and the first time he went into a McDonald's. And he'd never eaten beef before, but he was desperate to get McDonald's because he was in America. Like I think he was Penn State. It was one of that triangle of universities anyway that's famous. And he was really, really excited to go in, and he ordered it. And then the woman said, "Hero to go," right? And so he was ready for questions about cheeseburgers, and he was ready for questions about fries. And she kept saying, "Hero to go." And he had no idea what she was saying. And he just bolted out of the McDonald's and didn't end up getting the McDonald's the first time. I could
Wow.
say he has eaten all the cheeseburgers since then.
Well,
I
it's
think that
funny. I
happened-
went to
yeah.
for the first time. I had like a fine dine meal abroad. They asked me super salad, and I was like, I will definitely have the super salad. That's what I want.
Surprise me! I remember the first time I was in a restaurant in India. I think it was we were in Pune, and it was the first time I'd ever been anywhere where no one in the restaurant spoke
Oh,
What a shot.
English.
no, it's
Well,
not.
it's
no
actually
way.
not
Yeah.
timed that well.
You're going to get a couple out to deep cover. It was the first time I'd
Yep.
been in a place where no one in the restaurant spoke English, but also
Was
no
that
one.
hold that thought? Was that a big giant plastic bag that I just saw?
Where?
Went right across the screen
On my screen.
on all of our screens, like
He
on,
means,
on
he means in the
screen.
game.
Yeah, in the game.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys need to go back a bit and check this out.
I didn't see it. Is that like the movie American Beauty, which has been cancelled?
Yeah.
A whole movie about how a guy got really, really upset that he couldn't sleep with the cheerleader who was in high school. They were simpler times. Yeah, I remember the first time I was in a place where no one spoke English where we were, and no one in our group spoke the language of everyone in the restaurant. And so we didn't know what to do. And so and the food kept coming out, and I can tell you who was with me. It's quite a name droppy story, this. It was me, Melinda Farrell, Mark Butcher, and Arya Yuyutsu, who's obviously the big YouTube producer now. And no one spoke the language, and we couldn't communicate at all. And they just kept bringing food out. It was some of the best food ever. It's the only time I've ever enjoyed vegetarian food in my life. It was just delicious. But we kept saying to Arya, "What's this?" And he kept going, "I don't know. I don't know." This happened for like 10 straight plates of food coming out, right? And then the 11th plate of food came out, and it was white rice. And he went, "Guys, this is white rice." And me and my butcher still bring that up with him to this day.
Yeah, I'd just point to the menu, man. If no one spoke English, I'll have
No,
this.
but it was just, there were no pictures. It was just, so it was, I can't remember what it was. Someone might know. There's like an old man sort of restaurant in Pune. It's right next to the ruins, and it's like a famous eatery. That's why we were told to go there. And And it was, little men in white hats coming out, like old guys and everything. It was like a proper experience. But, the group I was with were not the ideal group. The food was, as I said, some of the best I've ever had. It's very rare for me to eat and think to myself, I don't need any meat.
Interesting. I've never had that experience.
Yeah, that might be the only one I've ever had. I'm trying to think if there's
remember-
a second one.
We were having this conversation in the group chat, and I was like, if an animal hasn't died, it's not a meal.
Yeah, someone needs to be sacrificed for my hunger.
Okay,
So Vibhu Ganguly has a super chat for us. So Jared, does the bulk apocalypse finally explain the Sunil Narayan can't keep doing this season, or is there more to it? I don't think anything can explain that season.
What's the can't keep doing this season? Yeah, I don't get
2024.
that. So what did
He's
he
batting.
Do? Oh, he's batting. No, I think don't think I think Sunil Narayan of all people is unaffected by the impact sub.
Yes.
I just think the way he played, he was basically playing pre-impact. I think he thought of himself as the impact sub, right? Like
Yeah,
the
it's a
way
free
he
wicket.
batted was like he thought, oh, I'm a spare batter, so it doesn't matter. So I do think that he is probably separate to that. What's interesting for someone like him is the fact that now he's a defensive bowler in an era where it's almost impossible to be a defensive bowler. And it doesn't seem to have mattered to him. People still can't hit him, right? How many batters do you need in your side to hit Sunil Narayan? 25? 30? What's he going
I
at?
have a
Like
question.
6.5 runs and over?
in his life, probably.
No, this year, I think.
Yeah.
That is impressive if it's 6.5 this year.
Is it this year? I think, it's ridiculously low, whatever it is.
I've got a question for you two. Why did you choose to call it the Bowlpocalypse and not the Abolcalypse?
I think Bowlpocalypse was hard enough for me to say. A Bowlcalypse, I actually have an aneurysm.
I think Bowlpocalypse also sounds better.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bayram. When I came up with it, it was to name one piece. Since then, I've written a whole nother piece, as you know. There's a third one that's half written and a fourth one that's coming out. I might have spent a little bit more time on the name of it if I'd known that that was going to happen. Is my
Oh, that's
Oh,
good
what a
shot.
shot.
Jared's
That is
turned it
vintage
into a
story.
mini TV series, essentially.
yeah.
Eventually, it'll be a book.
I think sometimes that sort of thing just happens naturally, and you look at it going, "I've got more to say." Oh wait, I've got more to say. I've got more to say, and you just end up like you keep.
Oh,
adding
I
to
think
it.
unofficially for me, it's a weirdest one. Like the MS Dhoni piece, the Yusuf piece, and the Stubbs piece are all the same piece.
Yeah. It happens a lot when you want, because once you start to write about like one big thing, what happens is your brain starts to come up with all the other ideas that are around it, and then suddenly you're like, well, actually that's a piece, and this is a piece, and so like it sounds silly, but like one of the big pieces I wrote was about my dad. And that led to one of the biggest non-cricket pieces I've read, which is about Greg Norman. And they're completely related. But from the outside, everyone will be like, well, wait, how? Like, that doesn't make sense. But once you get on a roll with that sort of stuff, you start to think about things, it sort of just takes over. I'm not sure if that explains the Bowlpocalypse, but...
Anyways, Varun has a message up on by Bart8881 who says, what will happen first? Punjab loses a game, Romario has a good bowling day, Lucknow has a good tactical selection day, or MSD plays a game?
Is it possible MSD is not going to play this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Or he could just play one randomly just to sign off.
I was wondering that too.
Yeah. I mean, LSG will not have a
Punjab.
good tactical selection day. That can't happen.
Punjab will lose a game.
Punjab will
That'll
lose
happen
again.
Yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the best player for Delhi today was the plastic bag? I actually
Would
love
be up
myself
there.
some Dushmanta Chamira. I'm a big fan. Good change of pace, good hard length, good Yorker. It's a tragedy that he keeps getting injured.
I really don't like this graphic.
You should have him and Ishan to discuss graphics one day. He really goes off.
Yeah,
on
we do
those.
need to do it. We need to do a pod together.
Rahul Srinivas says there's the plastic bag. It's fielding at cover.
It might be the best field of this tournament.
I was about to say. Although
We're
I don't
all
think we
racing
had
for
a
that
drop
joke.
catch. No drop catch today so far. Oh wait, is that a drop
Yeah.
catch?
Is it?
I love. Is this the only day that Rob Barron's refused to come in for a second innings?
Wait, they did refuse.
No, I'm just. He's not here.
Oh, crazy.
One of my favorite Rob Barron tweets happened recently where, there was a giant list of things that happened on the day where 260 odd was chased, like lots of records stumbled, and Rob quoted it and said 17 dropped catches across both those games. So I was like, yep, he'd be keeping count. But it's funny with him, even those really tough chances where, the fielder gets a fingernail on the ball, Barron calls it a drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a harsh critic.
Yep. Anyway, RCB 13 for no loss after 2 overs, so I guess they're not chasing this down in the power play. That's disappointing.
They still could, to be fair.
I was about to say, if you're going to go for that, I think the best way to do it is probably block out the first, not block out, but bat normally in the first 2 overs. There's a run out chance there as well. You bat normally in the first 2 overs. Make sure that you guys are in, and then you go for it would be how I would do it. Also, a net run rate victory, they could still easily win this by the 10th over. Another almost run out chance here.
That might be a bit closer than it appears to be.
I think he was in, but yeah. But yeah,
Jared,
you just set yourself so you don't have any pressure of losing early wickets. Sorry.
What do you make of Delhi's composition as a team where in the age of the impact sub they choose not to have a batter at 8? Today they did, but generally they don't.
Haven't they? Who's been their number 8 this tournament?
Well, today they had Porel coming in as the impact sub, but generally I've seen a lot of these games where they just bat till 7.
Do they? Sorry, I'll have to have a look at that.
I think it was the
Okay.
Sunrisers game. They had Akshar at 8, but Nitish Rana bowled 4 overs that day.
That pull for 6 by Bethel is aimed at Sir Alistair Cook. Best shot of the day, probably. Is that the first 6 of the day?
No.
Doesn't Miller hit one?
Yep.
Oh, yes. He does hit.
Jameson hit one too.
True.
Lathy says Santner out of the IPL, Maharaj in. Yeah, so sad that Santner has to go.
Oh,
but
is
that's
he injured?
Yeah, the shoulder. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair. I thought it would have been fine by now. Never mind.
Yeah. Arco says assemble a bowling lineup that could defend this score.
Bumrah, Malinga.
Do you want defense? Oh, wow.
Do you
that's a
want
big hit.
Malinga?
Well, he could be top end, right? Like he could bowl 2 in the power play, bowl 2 at the death.
But is
Also-
there not better power play bowlers? Is my question.
I was about to. The other question is, don't you want high volatility wicket takers for this type of
Yeah.
score? I don't know if I'd want Bumrah Malinga.
True. They wouldn't need to whack them.
You probably want like Wakar Yunus, right? Shoaib Akhtar, Sean Tate, Shane Warne,
Ajmal?
Ajmal, those kind of guys, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And it, like
Also-
peak Stark, peak Bolt, peak Shami.
Not in T20 cricket, no. Is there a peak Shami in T20 cricket?
No,
where
probably
is that?
not. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If he was on a run, like
Yeah, that shot was ridiculous, though.
Yeah, scintillating 6 off the pull once again by Jacob Bethel.
Yeah,
He's
good
certainly
hit.
making his time in the IPL count. I'm not going to stop with these. 26
Move
for
on,
no loss,
Behram.
RCB. Move on.
they're back together, aren't they? They're podcasting
they?
together again.
Oh,
No way.
that's cute.
I thought I saw follow-ups. I might be wrong.
I'm not sure. I think they ended on pretty bad terms.
No, I'm pretty sure they're back together.
So RCB
Oh,
at
here's a
26
good
for
one.
no loss in 2.4 overs. And now we've got those very, very
Oh,
weird
Pete Mendes
AI
is good.
facts.
Yeah, Aron said Pete Mendes. That is a very good one. I'd like that a lot.
What is up with these Gemini facts, man?
Oh, they're so bad.
Also, no one uses the term batsman anymore.
I was about to say the same thing. I noticed that the other day. I was actually quite fascinated with how they ended up with that. Because even if you write batsman on AI, it usually corrects the batters. As Bethel's just hit this straight up in the air.
Oh,
what a
wait.
catch! Throw
Oh!
it back! Throw it
Has
back!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus!
my
Has he got
word.
it?
Why has Nataraj just made his life so hard here? It is an absolutely freakish catch. Running back with the rope at absolutely full pace. And then all he had to do was throw it back over his head. There was someone right behind him, and he was like, no, I can dance with this Toblerone for 15 meters. Oh, my God.
This was
That
like
was so-
Shahid Afridi versus New Zealand from the 2009 World Cup, only uglier because he does this whole swimmy thing later.
Also,
my.
speaking of
Checking
Gemini,
this.
I'm half sure that I'm pretty sure like the Lucknow team is using it to do the batting orders. Like I'm pretty sure because I think I asked Gemini, I was like, well, if there was a Lucknow Supergiant super over, who would you send? It was like Nicholas Puran and Rishabh Pant. I'm like, they have to be using AI.
Varun,
That's the
I
only
would
thing that can
send-
explain it.
I would send you ahead of Nicholas Puran right now.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows that they should have sent Mohammad Shami to bat.
Okay, so is Gemini the AI Google tool?
Yeah.
So I've just searched it, and it said you should use the term batter. So someone has changed that for the graphic.
Oh,
Must
wow.
be a misogynistic traditionalist.
Because the only reason I knew that is a couple of times when I'm transcribing things, and I've put the transcriptions into AI to look for things, it's always said, it's always made a point of, just so you're aware, not that I use Gemini, but I've used all the others. So I'd be shocked if Gemini didn't do it.
You know what I'm imagining right now? JL having an argument with Gemini.
Is that the plastic bag again?
I was going to say, is
Is
that
it?
the plastic bag on the ground?
Is that how he knew it was about to step over?
Did the plastic bag assist Tina Tarajan?
Plastic bag or Rinku Singh? Who's been in more places on the field at the same time?
Oh,
Okay, you've convinced me to add plastic bag as a note.
Doc Alchemist has said Google search AI and Gemini is actually different. Fair enough.
Oh,
But they should be
Fair.
still based on the same things. And then Naveen says, which AI do you guys use? I was using
Cloud.
ChatGPT for ages, but I've moved to Claude.
I don't even use AI.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm putting all my notes into AI on games and makes them really searchable and easy. And also, if I misspell someone's name, it corrects it so that it's easier for me to search for that player. And if I use because I always write Bhuvi, because I think Bhuvi sounds cooler than Bhaveshna. And so it automatically corrects between the two, so I know it's all the one player. It's been really helpful. Before games, Bayram, I can go to my note. I can go to the AI and literally say, can you go through my notes and tell me what I should be looking at based on what I've said so far this season?
It wouldn't help you if you're making notes on a Big Bash League game where Chris Green, Cam Green,
Oh
and
my
Chris
God.
Lynn, all three are playing.
I've got this for you, though. So I wrote yesterday, all through my notes, Cameron White instead of Cameron Green. And the AI noticed it and said, and it just put a little passive-aggressive message at the bottom going, assuming you actually meant Cameron Green, we've changed your notes. And I went, no, bitch, I meant Cameron White. RCB OG.
So RCB at 27 for 1 after 3 overs. Let's see how quickly they can end this
I
game.
think one of these days we should do a quick picks team where the next name in the batting order has to be from the previous name surname or something like that.
That's
we
horrible.
could do that. Or a team of Camerons. Cameron
Team of
Bancroft's
Mitches.
opening.
Team
I
of
did
Mitches.
make a team of Mitches.
Yeah.
I did Mohammeds and Mitches. I had that
Yeah,
exercise. pen down
Mitches
at some
and
point.
Mohammeds would be the easiest, I'd imagine.
Mitches isn't that easy. Ian's is also fun. Ian's is actually one of the best exercises ever. Ian Redpath made it to the team.
I mean, Smith
That's
has to be
the
quite
first
easy,
time
right?
I learned about him. Smith is just too vanilla.
Yeah.
Have we had any good Smith bowlers?
No.
Nathan Smith.
He said good.
I can't think of many.
Well,
You know, there are 2 Steve Smiths as well. No, 3 Steve. Is it 3 Steve Smiths in cricket?
But how many SPD Smiths do we have?
So there's 2 Steve Smiths that have played for Australia.
Oh, what a shot that is as
Oh,
well.
what a shot.
Yeah, this is the shot
That's
of the
the
game.
shot of the day.
Yeah.
Easily. Walks down the track, Devdutt Padikal, and smacks that up and over extra cover for 6.
I'm starting to
33
think
for
RCB might win this, guys.
33 for 1 and 3.2 overs. Maybe we do have a shot at ending this in the power play. Oh, teams with Sharmas or Deeps.
Yeah.
Interesting. Deep Das Gupta taking the gloves.
Now, was a Rob is saying in the group chat, backed over 20 runs from Bethel. That's how you get them to suddenly be able to catch. This is easy for me. I don't take notes.
Yeah, this I'm just putting it into Claude. I don't know. Like I put a bunch of prompts in, so it comes up with like a form that I fill in every game.
I might try this soon. Do you guys
Yeah.
have like access? Can I steal someone's access?
I don't think you can. When Combox gets funded, we probably have a group one, but at the moment, it's all a little bit separate. If you came into mine, you would ruin my algorithm. Also, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to hear quite a lot about how I try and fix the blister on my foot while I'm running. I don't know how much you want to hear about open wounds and seeping and all those things.
I think I
Fun.
once tried to use ChatGPT to help open a locked bathroom door. That was fun.
Did it work?
Okay.
Yeah, it did actually.
I always thought, but even when YouTube first happened, I thought that was the great thing of YouTube was something simple as that, right? Like, how do I fix this shelving unit situation, or how my washing machine isn't working? It's this model, and you could go on like that. It's that practical stuff that is almost the most interesting, but you have to wait for about 4 years of people just putting up old anime clips.
How do I build my garden furniture? I'll ask Beram.
He's never gotten over the one time in his life he had to do manual labor, Varun.
I still remember the day where I had like one of those power drills in my hand, one of my hands, and a beer in the other, and I felt like proper masculine that day. I was like, this is it. I've peaked. Okay, we've got another super chat by Manoj. He says, Rajasthan won't make it to the top 4. Would you agree? I think they'll sneak their way in there.
So we all think Punjab and RCB are pretty likely to make
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
And Sunrisers now look like they should be the third team.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Rajasthan will make it because I think everyone else is mid or shit.
I was about to say, I don't think Rajasthan's great, but I think the extra 2 points they have at the moment might come in really handy when you look at. So Gujarat's got a terrible schedule in the next 3 games, I want to say, right? CSK is 3 and 5 and realistically should not be pushing for it. The other team that should have been pushing for it just got bowled out for 12, right? So who else do you have? So I think Rajasthan have to be and how annoyed would you be if you're a Rajasthan fan and they don't make it this year?
How do you guys feel about a late Mumbai run?
It could always happen, but it's
A posthumous one
Getting it
after
like-
the season. Look, you're right. That plastic bag will not go away. I think the problem at the moment is that I think they've also lost patience with some of the guys, right? In a way that Lucknow refused to lose patience with Puran and everyone else. And so even Mumbai's best players now are not like Tilak's moved down the order, right? So they've lost patience in him being up at the top of the order. Now we might agree with that or disagree with that, as we've talked about quite a bit. But again, it means that their star players aren't even always in a position to win them games anymore because they're either like Bolt was dropped, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're in a situation where Bolt's not playing. Who was the other guy that was dropped? Varun?
they dropped Shardul.
Did they drop Rickleton at some point?
Rickleton
They
hasn't
dropped
played.
Rickleton, yep.
I think there's someone else as well I'm thinking about here. So like you look through that side, you're like, it's hard, how do you go on a run? Like you need it to be
Oh,
younger player dominated, right? In order to do that. I just think it's tough.
Survives that one, Virat Kohli. Falls short of the fielder. RCB moved to 40 for 1 after that single in 4.1 overs. We
they
did
never
miss a boundary.
big Bosch enough to drop him though. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd have Shardul and Bosch are probably a tier below the guys I was talking about.
Yeah,
Man,
Bosch is
Jared
better than
really,
Shardul. though.
really hates Corbin Bosch. That's the
I don't
one
hate
thing
Corbin
I've
Bosch at all.
learned.
Bosch is better than Shardul in T20.
No. I just mean as an overseas player. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, they dropped
so-
Chahar. I think that's the one.
Yes, Chahar. That was the one I was looking
Yeah.
for. So, I mean, they came into this season with like, we're going to run back Bolt and Chahar, and then like neither of them are playing. And so my point being is that if you look at the quality of the players, if all those players suddenly got in form, they probably could go on a run. But a lot of them are not in the side,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
So
think we were saying at the start of the season, right? If they turn up, they will win, but they haven't turned up.
they have not turned up.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
That's
6.
a
He's done that a
6.
few times, that pickup shot in this IPL.
Stand and deliver.
He hasn't made as many runs as I think his form warrants this year.
I agree.
He's
an
really looked good
interesting-
so many times, and he just hasn't gone on.
I think that's been his entire career, hasn't it? He's really easy on the eye, but you can't say he's particularly dominated.
Yeah, this season's been insane though. Like he's come in and showed intent randomly at times.
Okay, the bad weather is back, is it?
Yeah, it looks really grim there at the moment. Not grim enough to stop him dispatching that. So what's the most runs Padikal's ever made in a season as he whacks
That's
another
a
four?
shot. That's a
Would
very
be
Kyle
2020,
Mearsy
right?
shot.
It makes like 450 or 460 odd.
473.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
how-
He's never gone beyond. Do you remember the 2024 season? It's so.
Oh,
That's so luck now, though, isn't it? Like they had a player. He's going to be a star. He makes 38 runs from 53 balls. They get rid of him. He goes to RCB. Next year has a good year, 27 150. The following year he's 35 183. And we're saying he's underperformed compared to his form.
Well, unlike Abhishek Porel, he does have multiple kinds of pulls. He can play the jabby pull like he did earlier
Me
on.
too.
For that.
Oh, sorry. Different conversation.
He had that pull to find leg, and now this was a more Caribbean flair, calypso sort of pull with one of the legs going up. And there's another one of those.
Another
He
one.
might have been. Oh, okay. Still bags the boundary.
Did that
So
hit
it's-
one of the support staff behind the boundary as well? Whack that.
It's raining boundaries off.
can we dream,
UDP's
guys? They
bat.
could still finish it inside the power play.
They could. They really.
What is it? They need 22 of 8.
Yeah. They're 54 for 1 and 4.4 overs, and I think DDP is definitely in the mood. Although Kohli is a runner ball 8, isn't he? Something like that.
Yeah, I think he's not. His hitting hasn't come off today. He's 26 of 9, by the way. Bloody hell.
Yeah. There's another super chat if you want to take it.
Can do.
Right. we've got
Oh, he's
Naveen.
whacked this. Oh, I thought he was going to
Oh.
hole
So
out.
Naveen has asked us, how much is the decision making holding Chennai back, be it short playing against Sunrisers or the abysmal use of impact player rule yesterday?
So was that the Shivam Dubé one yesterday?
No, they brought Sarfraz in.
Yeah.
Um,
Right after Urvil got out, Urvil was subbed out for Sarfaraz. Next guy.
oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Look, I think they picked a squad that they thought would be really good for the start of the mega auction, and it was pretty clear halfway through last season that that squad was done. And I think the mega auction has been a far bigger issue in CSK's problem than anything else.
Oh,
This is
Oh, wow.
What a shot
incredible
that is.
inside out over extra cover for 6 from Kyle Jamieson, who overpitched at 140 k's an hour there.
he's
Brilliant
32 of 11 now.
So definitely on now. This game ending in the power play.
Yeah. So I would argue from that perspective that really what happened is that the mega auction has caused all of the issues. They were probably a little bit behind with understanding what the impact sub was going to do. They weren't the only team that was like that. And they also went with an older team of a particular kind that isn't quite working for them. This year, I also think they've kept, because they haven't really flopped completely, they kept thinking, oh, maybe we can try and win games. Whereas actually trying to win games this year means fuck all. What they should have been doing is making sure that they were blooding youth for the future and redoing their team. But they're not doing that, right? They've got they've got MS Dhoni still on their list. They've got an old-fashioned batting lineup with younger players on the bench who could jazz it up a little bit more. Yeah. So
And
there's
Oh,
lots
and
of
it's-
he's been to Kohli. They don't want this to be done in the power play.
It stopped turning at Chipok, and Noor hasn't really come off for them the way they probably expected him to.
the spin is a huge one. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won
Alright.
2 games because of Sanju, essentially, don't they?
Is that a run out? My
Oh,
stream
it
is-
should have been a
oh,
run
no.
out. Is that the second major chance of a run out? Did that go through KL Rahul's legs?
Was he nutmegged?
Did you see that? It looked like
No
it was
way.
thrown to him.
Screen got stuck. Now I'll see the replay.
Oh
What
my
has
God,
he
he got
done?
lost. He got confused of what was happening there. That's a bizarre situation. He's ended up just not grabbing the ball.
Maybe
I think
got
he
a
thought
moth
he
in
was
his
going to
eye.
knock it onto the stumps, didn't he?
Potentially. Are they showing us another replay? Yes.
He did
Yes,
nutmeg
he was
himself.
trying to get cute.
Yeah. Oh, God.
All
Akshay
right,
Patel's
DDP.
gone for the bouncer.
He ain't no Krunal. Okay, so RCB are now, 62 for 1 in 5.3 overs? We need some boundaries. 6-6-4 would get them there in the power play.
We're not going to get that.
Nudged on the onside for a single by Kohli. 63 for 1 RCB in 5.4 overs. See, this is the thing with these sort of games. The second innings is non-existent. You don't even care anymore.
Nope. Mind you, we
Has
didn't
KL
care
been-
through most of the game yesterday, and it was extraordinary.
Has KL been keeping every game?
Oh my god. Is
Yeah,
it
I think
Oh
gone?
so.
no. What was that? Was that a wide? Did he hit it?
It was a leg by, wasn't it? Went over the keeper's head.
Hmm.
Unless he got bat on it, but
I think he thought it might hit the stumps.
Yeah, I think KL missed like 2 easy runouts this IPL already.
All right then. End of the power play. RCB 65 for 1. They are.
well, they
11
got to a
runs away.
timeout.
Oh, so they've got fixed timeouts now?
Well, no, but they force them in when they're afraid they're not going to get them in, Varun? Isn't that usually what happens?
Yes.
What's this ad about? Are they selling USBs? Is this internet?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I can tell you the brand's name is Shaheen.
That is one of the things I do absolutely love about traveling around the world or watching other streams. So I remember the first time I was in South Africa. Well, they're not going for a break here, so they're going through. Good on them. Yeah, I remember the first time. Is that Kohli's 9,000 runs?
Yes.
Let's pretend to care.
276 matches.
So I believe Rohit in the list is closer to KL than he's to Virat.
Jesus, well, how many runs per game must Warner have made?
Ooh.
Yeah, Warner was crazy.
Even KL seems to be more runs per game than Kohli.
Yeah, because young Kohli was not in the same accumulation beast, right?
Yeah.
It takes him like a while to become this level of accumulator in the IPL. He never strings up years together.
Is there a chance for anyone to overtake him ever? Especially where the game's headed? I don't think so, right? Accumulators are
Maybe,
dead.
yeah. Yeah, unless they play
Unless you're
several games a
Ruturaj.
season. Unless IPL expands to like 35 games a season or something, I don't think it will happen.
True.
What, go past Kohli's mark?
Yeah.
Suryavanshi might do it next year.
Oh, yeah. He actually.
What the fuck are you guys
Yeah,
talking
right,
about?
yeah.
Very good chance.
I completely forgot he exists, you're right. Yeah.
He's like 2 innings away. Even Jaiswal could beat it, couldn't he?
Goody.
I don't know. Like I feel like I don't rate him as much in T20s now. I think he's
I
declining.
don't rate him as much, but didn't he start when he was about 18?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no, he might have been slightly older.
If
think it was
Weber
19.
plays till 40, and he could maybe play till 40, right? Let's assume he does. That's 25 seasons to go. Wow.
Oh, good shot.
All right. Is that a 6 down the ground?
Yep.
It is a 6 down the ground for Virat. His first 6 of the day, and that takes RCB to 71 for 1 in 6.2 overs. Not the prettiest, but does the job.
Yeah, Warner's peak was ridiculous. I think there was a 6-year period of his true average and true strike rate was 25-ish yard.
I know, it's so bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I remember when people have said to me, I don't know why you rate him so highly. I was like, have you guys just forgotten what he did? Because there was a couple of years where he was averaging
Oh,
over.
this is a good
Now
shot.
that's a
huge.
shot. What a way to finish the game, Virat Kohli. Right
Game,
out of the
set,
screws.
match.
Boom.
That pull shot, well, Delhi tried it all game. Right?
What did he end up on? He finished 23 or 15?
Yeah, it's a good knock in the end. I mean, that 6 makes up for everything. And that'll be a very, very bad loss.
What was
for
it? If
I
Delhi
think-
made more runs, he was well on track to get 50 or 30.
Okay, then. Chase down in how many overs? 6.4, I want to say.
This game could have been an email.
Very good play.
It really could have.
An
Well,
old tweet.
9 wicket win for RCB. They solidified their position in the league. They are still number 2, but now they've got a bit of breathing space, don't they, up top, from SRH and Rajasthan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely massive there. Look, I think we've been pretty clear all year that those have been the best two sides for a while now anyway. Punjab haven't played as many good sides as RCB, but also they're not losing, right? And some of the other teams that we thought might be slightly better, like Gujarat and Delhi, have just not even played this season, right? Like Sunrisers have kind of come from nowhere to be a legitimate title chance, right? Like it's a big change from where they were not that long ago.
Because they can actually bowl finally.
Bowling is good in cricket, and
Yeah.
I feel that a lot of people
Some would
don't
say
understand it.
it wins tournaments.
Yeah.
That is what they say.
Should we finish up here and do a podcast?
Yeah?
On
Do we
this-
have to for this game?
on this game?
Yeah, I guess it's time to switch streams, guys.
Switch streams. All right, well, we'll be back now. I can tell you this, just before we finish this watch along. There's a lot of you here with us at the moment. If you haven't been to combox.tv and signed up to be a member and to help us test our app when it comes out and all these things, I can tell you that if you're an IPL fan and you live in India or you live in Dubai, you should definitely go over and sign up now, because there is something coming. Us, people, humans, are coming to India and Dubai. We haven't quite signed all the contracts and everything at the moment, so we can't announce it. But when we do that, we will be contacting our people on email to begin with to say, these are the cities we're coming to, and we will have tickets available for you. So please sign up at combox.tv, and we'll end this show here at the moment. Big thanks to Rakshit and Vignesh and everyone for getting our scorecard together. It was way harder than we ever thought it was going to be, but really happy that we finally got a great scorecard up on the screen. But we'll be back on the stream in just 2 minutes' time for a podcast on this fantastic game of cricket here on Combox.
Yes, sir.
Combox. The game lives on.